The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Horrible Gamers Podcast, show number 242, being recorded on February the 2nd, 2019. I'm one of your hosts, Jesus Gonzalez, also known as Jesus Walkside. Today, I'm joined by my friend from the Great White North, Canada Land, Canada's very own Ryan Gibson. Gib8777 is back. Welcome.
What's going on, everybody? Another episode of Horrible Gamers. Let's do it.
Woo! You're back. Yay!
Hey.
Took you long enough. Anyways, also from the West Coast, the best coast, my friend Henry Merrill Gunny Chief is back. Welcome.
Hey. Hi.
Hi.
I'm here. Let's do this. So Gunny's intro is always so anticlimactic. Jesus is waiting. Jesus is all like, yeah, it's Gunny Chief, West Coast, best coast, yeah. Gunny's California. Like, yeah, hey, how's it going?
Anyways, from the Pacific Northwest, my friend Wingman709 from this Xbox Live podcast, or used to be on there. Now it kind of sucks without him, but he's here today. Welcome, Wingman. Welcome.
Hey, everybody. Howdy. Good to be on.
Hello, Wingman. I miss you. I miss you on TXL, dude.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't miss doing it though.
I know how you feel.
Rob is learning. He's now finally telling me, I get what you were talking about. All the problems and crap. It's been nice not doing it for 2 months.
Yeah. And from the great state of Michigan, where it's Polar Vortex City, my friend Eric Smith is back. Welcome back, St. Nicholas. Are you frozen right now?
No, man. It's like...
Have you built an igloo yet?
No, the Polar Vortex is gone.
Yeah, it's moving its way out. The day after tomorrow?
I did lose heat, though. Like, it freaking shut my heat off.
So tell me what happened when you lost heat. Did you go into emergency mode?
No, I just
Did
woke
you
up.
say, Alexa, activate emergency mode? No, Alexa, shut up. No, mute, stop.
No, I did, and then she's like... She just didn't say anything, so I assumed she froze to death.
She's supposed to, like, make all the lights in the house turn red and, like, make a siren noise, like...
Yeah, like they're flashing red lights.
Flashing red lights and freaking everybody out in the house.
My wife thought, she woke up. She's like, are we at a rave right now? What's going on?
Wait, so you lost power? You lost heat in the middle of the night while you were sleeping?
Yeah, I mean, we were fine during the middle of the night, but when we woke up, it was cold as balls.
Yeah,
it was 55 degrees in my house with, like, negative 20 degrees and outside. And so, like, I was rushing, I had to work in the morning, but I was rushing around trying to get heaters going in the basement, around in the house, get water dripping, because I have an over 100-year-old house, so...
Did everything freeze?
No,
didn't get that cold in your house, right? Yeah.
No, nothing froze, luckily, but... Yeah. Dude, it sucked.
Oh, man. We lost power here for like a week, and there was no heat. It was over Christmas. And, dude, it was ridiculous. It was like, it was below freezing in the house. Like, you're sitting on your couch watching your breath come out. Like, got to get out of here.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, at what point, Eric, were you ready to just grab the axe, start chopping furniture down, and just start a fire right in the living room?
It wasn't bad. It was only 55.
Didn't get that bad.
Okay. Look, we gotta be asking that question to Ryan, because Ryan didn't have heat for a week.
Yeah.
It was for a week, and it was over Christmas holidays.
Ryan, how many millions of dollars did you burn to keep your daughter warm, like Pablo Escobar?
This wasn't this year. It wasn't this year.
It wasn't this year? Oh, I was about to say, if it was this year, you got to burn a few $1 million, like Pablo
This
Escobar.
was like 4 or
did.
5 years ago that it happened to us.
So our energy company, it's called Consumers Energy. One of their, I don't know what it is, but it's something they caught fire, and so the natural gases that we had was running out, and so our government told us to bring down our heat to like 65. Like the whole.
It was like a law that they passed. Like everyone must have their heat down at 60 fucking degrees.
Yeah. Well,
hey man, they do it. They tell people in California they can't water their fucking grass because there's no water, right? So
yeah,
so
that's
like
true.
They think sort of.
We're doing good this year, though.
But I mean, in the middle of a polar vortex, how the fuck do you tell people to bring their temperature down to 60 degrees? That's pretty fucking cold.
60. It's 65. It's still still warm.
Well, it's still not too bad.
Little cooler than normal, but
it's either that or we use
Put on
up
a
all
pair of
the
socks.
natural gas that we have, and then we don't have heat at all. So,
yeah.
But yeah, like one of the, I don't know what it is. Or
is that still going on?
No, they took the fire out, but they're all on like reserved gas things. I don't really know what they have going on, but one of them just blew up, and that was the main one. Now they're on like reserved ones trying to.
Are you near it? Like when it blew up, like did you feel it or hear it?
No, it was in a.
I remember
dancing.
a propane station in Toronto blew up once, and I was in an apartment building facing towards like where it blew up. So like it was a long distance away, but like we were just sitting there watching TV and the whole fucking building shook, and then this propane fucking plant blew up. It was like, holy Christ.
Wow.
And I went outside onto the balcony and you could feel the heat from it. Like
That's crazy.
it was so far away too. It was like on the other side of Toronto.
Yeah, it was definitely an experience. This has been like schools have been shut down for like a whole week.
Oh wow.
Universities have been shut down, and universities never shut down. My wife had like a whole freaking week off, and then she left. She had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. Worked Friday, and then she left today for Florida, and she's gone for 4 days. Like, you son of a gun.
Why didn't you go to Florida? Why didn't you
why didn't you go to Florida? What the fuck's going on here?
I don't have the time to take off, and then for us to both go was too expensive. Her and her friend, it was her birthday, so she wanted to go to Florida, and they went.
Ooh, okay, Eric. Don't sound too sad now. You're gonna start crying.
I'm all alone.
All I got is my dog, and she's annoying.
She doesn't play video games with me.
She's freaking annoying.
Anyways, people, you can follow us on Twitter at _horriblegamers. That's at _horriblegamers. Follow us there. You can also always leave us a review on iTunes. You know what to do, all that good shit. Join our Facebook group, Horrible Gamers Podcast Community. That is on Facebook. It's a closed group. That means anything you post in the group is not visible by members that are not, people that are not in the group. They can't see what you post in there, pretty much is what I meant to say. Also, patreon.com/Horrible Gamers is where you can go to support the show financially with all your monies. All of them. Just stop eating food and give us your money.
We want to swim in a vat of money like Scrooge McDuck.
I do.
That's the goal. Yeah. So if you give us some money, then we'll put it in a vault and we'll all go
Huge
swimming
vault.
in it together.
I'll make a video. It'll be cool. I'll make a cool video about it.
No, we'll live stream it to the Facebook page.
Yeah, it'll be nice. But you can support the show like Jonathan Hall has, Alan Maybe, Joshua Wolf, Evan Tanaka, John Jerome, Adam Sunday, Clint Thiel, Dirty Bites, Robbie Wheat, David Snyder, Brian Capessa, Nathan Malice, and newest Patreon member, the Mayo.
Nice.
Mayo.
Thanks, Mayo. Hey,
Thanks,
Jesus,
Mayo.
what do those Patreon members get? I mean, they get something extra now,
They
don't
get drugs. I ship them drugs every week.
I heard there was this thing called HGP Plus.
Yep, it's like a drug for your ears. You put on headphones and then you pretty much start listening, and then it gets you really high.
Yeah.
It's a new type of drug. We've been developing it for a while now, working with our super advanced German engineering team. And we've got this new drug called HGP Plus. You put it in your earphones in, audio on, drug effect active. That's how it works. Pretty much
It's
3 steps.
ASMR. That's what it is.
I mean, how do we get this again, Jesus?
You have to
know.
give us money. It's like $2 a month at least. I mean, that's nothing, right? Like, think about what you spend $2 on every month. Some
Coffee.
dumb
Just
shit.
one less coffee a month.
Not even a coffee. Coffee is like $5 a day. Like a cup of coffee is like $5, man.
$5.
Yeah.
Buying
So
coffee, man. I go to Tim Hortons, it's $2 for an extra large.
$2 Timmy's.
Yeah, Starbucks is $2.
No, bro, you know fucking $2 at Starbucks. You lying?
You're drinking your fancy schmancy
yeah, your
cappuccinos and
Of course
shit.
I am.
They're $5.
Hot
Oh, yeah.
latte, extra cream, extra
What do you
this.
Hold the whip.
fucking double Americano,
Triple Americano, bro.
triple Americano. You going all the way?
Put the caramel in there. Yeah.
Well, now we know where all this
Flavored
Patreon
coffee, yes.
No, but yeah, go listen. We got content for you every week. You can listen, and yeah, just the best way to listen, people. I know I've been asked this a few times by the Patreon member machines. They're like hitting me up. They're like, "Yo, what the fuck? How do I access this content? Like, you guys are putting this out. I don't know how to get to it." Very simple. 2 ways. You can go to the browser on your phone, on your laptop. Type in patreon.com/horriblegamers. Log in with your Patreon login, and then you can access it there. Or you can download the app on your phone, log into your Patreon there, and then we'll pop up. If you support us, it'll pop up on there, and it'll be like, you are a Patreon patron of this show or whatever. And you just press play, and it works. It's just like an app you download. Yeah. And
Works good.
yeah, works real good. I use it all the time. But there's that.
Do it.
Also, for the regular listeners, I want you to thank the Patreon machines because thanks to them, we are declining ads at the moment. I've declined a few ads already this week, and I'm declining them because I feel like the Patreon supporters are giving us money. Like we don't need the ads right now. Yeah. So
I don't like ads either, you know.
ads kind of really suck. And you know, like these people, like they're like, we'll pay you so much money, but you got to like take up 2 minutes of your fucking show for like talking about this thing. And I'm like, I don't want to do that.
And then you don't even fucking care about the thing that you're talking about.
So like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'd rather talk about Patreon.
Get your
Plus it's Harry's
Viagra,
razors.
Do they do that on IGN? And it
Gunny's
pisses me
blue
off.
pills.
Gunny's Blue Pills. Go buy the Blue Pills now or
Go to
get powered
gunny.com
up.
right now and
Go to
purchase
Gunny.
your
Promo code Gunny to get 10% off your next Blue Pill. You know what I mean? Yeah, so
code
like
Gunny.
pretty much we have declined ads because of the Patreon money. So thank you, Patreon members. And yeah, so go support the show. $2 a month. Literally $2 a month. You buy a pack of cigarettes for more than that, guys. So
Well, I mean, you could put $1 a month, but you're not going to get those shows. if you do.
Yeah, but we'll appreciate it. Well, thank you in our heads, in our hearts.
You'll be added to the list of Patreon members.
Patreon machines. Anyways, Fowler and Twistic's Breakout is the intro song. Broke for Free by Night
The
Owl.
intro?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Anyways, video game talk. Let's talk about video games. Video games this week. Beep, beep, beep. Video games. Let's talk about the biggest flop of 2019.
Wait. Whoa. Hang on. Mark, I know you have something to say about this.
Biggest flop
I
of
thought that
2019.
this would be a great time for you to have a little chat with Jesus.
Okay.
So let's talk about Anthem then. I want to talk about it because this is a game that is very hyped at the moment. Currently, they have the open demo, private demo for like the VIP members, EA Access, EA Premier, EA Origin Access. All those people got to play it last week, and if you pre-ordered it, you got to play it as well. And if your friends invited you, it was all kinds of ways to get in. It was kind of weird. But yeah, that was last weekend. This weekend, we got the same thing again. Pretty much the same exact demo, right? I don't know. Have they added something new?
Yeah. The good thing was for me personally is when I played the demo, I got in so rarely and got so little done in it that I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
No.
And this week when I got in, I had a little better idea of how to do things and how to I found the Storm Javelin. That's the one.
That one's really cool.
I love that thing, man. It's so cool.
She or he, whatever you pick. They can like call in this crazy thunderstorm from the sky. Like, it blows up. It's fucking cool.
Freeze people and yeah.
But anyways,
Wing was playing a storm too, and he had like lightning, and I had freeze, and it was pretty cool little combo.
Yeah, you could do combos like for example, say like if the storm freezes somebody, like as the ranger, you can shoot a missile at that person, and that's a combo, and it does more damage.
Yeah.
Same thing with like the other javelins, whatever their abilities are. If you do combos and like everybody kind of does different things at the same time, it gives you combo bonuses and get more points and more damage.
Combos, huh? Nice.
The other reason I think I had more fun this week rather than last week is last week I played with a lot of random people. I didn't play with anyone in the community or anyone that I knew.
Yeah.
Like it was just randoms, and I didn't really understand what the hell I was doing. At least when I was playing with people that I knew, we were talking to each other, and like we screwed up and we died quite a few times, but we learned, you know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, now we got to do this, or we just went plowing through this level and didn't realize that like we had to do something way back at the beginning, and we all got smoked. Wing was the only one that was actually doing what he was supposed to be doing, I think, and he wasn't with us. So like he came over to save us and then died as well.
And because I was told, oh, there's no one by us, I'm like, okay, I'll come. So I went around the bad guys, come in and jump next to them, and there's an enemy and a turret there, right there, dead. I was like, sure, there's nobody here.
There wasn't anyone around us, but when you came up over the hill, they all came around the corner. Like, I couldn't see them from where I was. So once you got there, they were all like, hey, here we are. Smoke you.
One thing I want to say...
Jesus, I got to ask you a question. Because the big reason I wanted to get on here was to call you out. Because a couple weeks ago, you're like, Anthem sucks. It's going to be the worst thing ever. It's overhyped, stupid game, blah, blah, blah. And I replied to you on the Facebook group that you'll probably be playing it, loving it, calling it Game of the Year by the end of week 1 of its release. And then on this last episode of HGP, you're like, this is a great game, everybody. And then you're coming on the beginning of this thing calling it the flop of the year. So could you
flip-flop.
please pick a side, pick a story, make up your mind.
No,
Stop playing politician and flip-flopping. Come on, what is it that you really feel about this game?
I honestly don't like it. I honestly think, I mean, after playing it this weekend, I confirmed my thoughts on the game. See, originally, I thought the game was going to flop. And then I played the demo, and I thought, okay, they have something here with this, like, flying mechanics. The Iron Man suit is pretty cool. Some of the combat is unique, and it's fun, like, using your abilities. But, and this week I came back to it, and I was like, there's just nothing, like, it seems very, like, they're trying to copy too many games, and they're not trying to be unique enough. And I just don't think that they're going to be able to pull it off. And the game, like Ryan said, is more fun playing it with friends, and I just don't see my friends playing this game. And I think that once people realize that their friends are not playing this game as much, the community will just start falling off little by little, and they're not going to be able to sustain the game. And I don't think that the game is going to ever get a sequel. I honestly don't think this game is going to do good.
Do you think they'll have enough content? Is that your concern as well?
I'm not worried about content. I think content, they'll have enough. I'm just...
You can't judge the content on what's in the demo.
Yeah, you definitely can, because you start off at level 10, etc. So like, there's totally like a story that they're building up to that point. But like the way the movement in the hub feels, like the big city, where it's called the Arc or whatever.
I agree with that. The movement is super slow.
Yeah, artists or whatever the fuck we meant.
I read on Twitter they will have a...
Is it slow when you're in the suits?
No, you're walking in first person.
Fast.
Oh, okay.
And it feels like you're floating. It doesn't. You can hear footsteps, but there's no camera bounce. It feels like you're just floating through the city, which is so weird.
So it took like the Red Dead approach, and just you can't run anywhere when you're in like the camp area.
Right.
Oh, in Red Dead, you can move way faster than in this game. That's for sure.
Yes.
Holy smokes.
Well, I don't know. In the camp,
they said they'd add a sprint. I heard that on Twitter. Reddit.
But I mean, like this game, it doesn't feel good to be in that hub city or whatever, the Arc or whatever the fuck we called it.
How often are you really going to be in there?
A lot.
You know what I mean?
A lot. After every mission, they send you back there. What do you mean how often? Every mission you do, you complete the mission, and it's like, all right, now everybody, you're going to get disbanded. Everyone goes back to their Arc or whatever the fuck it's called, go back there, then you gotta go in there, then you spawn in there, then you gotta equip the items you got in the drop, which you can't do during the mission.
That's something I don't like.
That's bullshit too, man.
To do that during the mission is stupid.
Like in Destiny, the cool thing about Destiny is you got some new shit. You're like, fuck, equip it now. You know, you're just switching real quick, and you equip it, and you can use it. Like in this game, they're like, no, you gotta go all the way back. Then you gotta wait for the loading screen. Okay, loading screen loaded. All right.
But
now go over the weapons.
You can scrap brand new weapons you find right there in the field, right, Ryan?
Yeah, yes, you can. We accidentally finished it. I finished a mission, and then like I was trying to back out, but I held the A button or the X button or whatever, and it scrapped one of the weapons that I got, and I was like, oh damn it.
So like,
I haven't tried the demo yet. I was gonna try it before.
You should have. You should definitely tried it before the show because you could have been able to talk about it. But I mean, you should definitely try it tomorrow or today. It's just, to me, it's not. It doesn't seem as fun as a game that it's not what I want. I don't think I'll have fun with it, and I think that with the Division 2,
gameplay is fun.
No, I think it's not. I don't think that the gameplay, like, they limit your flying too much. They need to increase that flying time. It's too limited.
Did you try any of the other javelins?
Yeah, I played with the Storm. I played with the Interceptor a bit. It's not fun to me. Like, the frame rate issues on the Xbox One X is ridiculous. Like, come on, the world's most powerful system, and the shit can't even do 30 frames a second steadily. It's just, to me, it's kind of like a badly optimized game. I mean, I played it on the PS4 Pro. I went in there, and you can actually switch it on your PlayStation 4. You can switch it from being a native display of 4K. You can switch your PlayStation 4 to display 1080p, which is what I did. And going back in the game and relaunching it with 1080p, like on 1080p, on the PS4 Pro, the game ran much better than it did having it in 4K and all that shit. You still had HDR with the 1080p, you just didn't have the 4K visuals or whatever. But the game felt so much better because it was so much more smoother. I mean, it wasn't 60 frames a second, but it was probably around 45 frames a second, 50 frames a second. It would fluctuate, but it would never dip below 30. It felt much better. And like, looking at how BioWare responded to all that stuff on Reddit, they said, like, look, we haven't made a performance mode for these games. Like, this game is not going to have a visual or performance mode at launch for neither system. They're like, neither system gets that option. And they're like, we may look into it later. And I'm like, why did you not think of that? Knowing that the game could barely run on these systems in 4K at 30. Like, it could barely hit that sometimes. And it's struggling when it's like a lot of like flashing lights and all. When you get into crazy battles, it drops, dude.
Especially when you have like two storms on your team, because it's like they're just doing these crazy magic spells, and like there's lightning and fucking ice and shit flying everywhere. It looks cool,
but then like all of a sudden it's like the screen just like tears. Like she's just like, oh man, that looks bad. But I mean, they could have totally made the game 1440p and no one would have gave a shit. No one would have cared, dude. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know about that.
Because, dude, Digital Foundry... Okay, listen. Digital Foundry already said the game does not run at 4K on the Xbox One X. They were like, the game is not in 4K. It's at 1860p or some shit. Why not just make it 1440?
That's the way games are always set up nowadays, isn't it? I mean, we're never going to get fully optimized.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
A week, a month, 2 months.
Red Dead Redemption 2 was native 4K at launch.
Yeah. Okay, I take that back.
100% native 4K.
That's Rockstar. That's fucking Rockstar.
And you can argue this is BioWare. This is EA. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could. You
know what I mean? It's just to me.
It's EA. Throw it out the door as quick as possible.
Yeah.
And I guarantee it won't work on day one.
No, that's the problem too, Wingman. Like, I just feel like this game is going to get so much hate on launch day. People are going to be pissed.
It already has.
I gotta say, it's got to be fixed because like I had a lot of issues, lot of freezing. I will say it's easy to get back into whatever game, but we had a problem earlier where I got booted.
Unless you're in the boss.
Yeah, I got booted from a game, and I was trying to come back in, and Wingman opened a chest on me.
Oh.
So like the end of the boss chest, so like I didn't get any of this shit, right? Like. But then, afterwards, we got to the next boss, and we were fighting this guy, and Wing was out Wingman died, and when he came back, he was outside of the boss pit. It wouldn't let him back in.
No, I crashed.
Oh, man.
I crashed. That's right. It crashed, so I came back in, said, you have an expedition. Yes, I joined it, and it put me back on the other side of a locked door. So I couldn't join Ryan to help fight the final boss character. I was locked out. It just made no sense.
And then he somehow died by like some shockwave that came through the wall and killed him.
Yeah, I was just standing there. There was no enemies or anything on that side.
There's been a few times in the game where I got shot like behind rocks. Like I would be behind a rock and I could see the laser of like a sniper locking onto me, and I would think to myself like, "Oh, I'm behind this rock. It's not gonna shoot me." Then all of a sudden, like the guy would shoot and my guy would take damage. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And like I was like, "How the hell is this happening?" I was behind like a rock, like a big fucking like not just a little tiny rock, like a boulder, dude. The thing was huge, and they were still shooting me behind this boulder. Like the turrets were locking onto me, the snipers were locking onto me. I'm like, "Oh, these fucking guys are curving the bullet around the fucking boulder, or what the hell is going on right now?" You know, it was weird. But those are my thoughts on Anthem. I think that the game, it'll be fun for some people, but for the most part, most people that I've talked to about this game they just don't see the love behind it. It's like BioWare just made this game just because EA told them to. Like, we need a looter shooter.
That's exactly what happened, because it's not a BioWare game.
It's totally not a BioWare game. Like, even the dialogue options, you got two options for most of the dialogue.
I'm kind of like, on one side, it's good because I like to see a company reach outside their wheelhouse and try something new. But, you know, with the way like EA, you can see the EA influence in it. You know what I mean? And that's what I don't like about it. But, you know, I don't know. I'm enjoying the game.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to get it. Like, it's going to be really hard for me to play something like that.
This game comes out the 22nd of February, and like the 15th of March is the Division 2. And like the reason I'm going to Division 2...
Metro and...
Metro releases before. But the reason I'm going with the Division over this game, as comparing them like looter shooters or whatever, is because Ubisoft has proven that they can support a game, and they're willing to support a game for years. And they have supported the Division for years. And at the same time, they've proven that they can like make changes to the game, change the Dark Zone, change all that shit, and they're like showing videos. They're like, okay, this is what we've done to the Dark Zones. This is what we're doing to this, and they're like, okay, we got so much content coming out within the first year of the Division 2. This is what we plan to do with the game, and they've already made the first game, so they got like the basis of what they're doing down. They know what to do. Like the game was good. The Division 1 was a good game. Now they're gonna like make that even better and bring it into the Division 2. The problem with BioWare and EA and Anthem is that like this is the first time they're doing this Anthem game. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just like, they just made this new thing, and they're trying to figure it out as they're going. But what they've shown so far has not impressed me. And like I said, the coolest part about the game is how cool the javelins look. They look really cool, and they're super detailed, and the customization is pretty awesome. I just don't see my friends playing this for a long time. I see them all playing the Division 2.
Shoot, dude. You guys talking about this game is not making me want to get it. Like, shoot.
I don't know, man.
Don't listen to Jesus. You got to go play the demo, man.
Yeah, you got to try it.
This game is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I last week I played it, had a lot of hard times getting in, but when I got in and played, you know, it was more of that first weekend trying to figure out the controls and what did what and how do you fly and all this. And then when you figured that out, how, you know, actually, okay, let's not run into stuff. You know, this week it was a different javelin I played. I was trying to figure out how to do the powers. This one was every time you run, you actually are floating. You actually do fly in the storm. Yeah. So then I was like clicking and trying to do something, and all of a sudden I was flying, and you know, and I was like, Ryan was telling me, oh, it's because you're already floating when you're, you know, trying to make your move. So it's trying to learn how to use each javelin. They are very different just from the first two I've played, which is cool. I like that. There's a definite difference. And the world is beautiful. It's really neat. There's a lot there. The characters that you're fighting, the enemies have been very different so far. So I'm looking forward to like what else we're going to see. I think the story is going to be a lot of fun. My only thought, and they do got to fix some stuff. It is buggy. I wish they hadn't called this a demo. I think they should have called this a beta like every other freaking video game developer out there. Because a demo to me says, here's our game. play it. If you like it, you know, this is a slice of our game, so you might want to buy it. But this is a beta. And a beta says something different. It means it's not complete. You might have problems, which we all have had. All of us have crashed. We got all kinds of problems, connection issues. So saying it a demo gives people the wrong impression, like this is the final product and it's broke. Yeah. It's not the final product, but definitely, Eric, give it a try. It is worth it. It is fun. But I do fear, my one fear in the game is repetition, because it seems like you go here, you do this, you go here, you do that, and then, you know, it's the same thing. And then today, Ryan, the one we were in, it's like, oh, grab these lights, take them over here. Oh, okay, we did that. Well, then you go somewhere else, you're like, okay, grab more lights and bring them to this point. I'm like, it's like, I feel like it was very fetch questy, and I hope that's not how the whole game is, but I don't know yet. Either way, I bought the full-on deluxe version. I'm in. I'm going to play. I really do like what I'm seeing. And I think the final product, if they got enough time to fix it, I think will be really good. But time will tell.
Get your money back.
I'll probably try out the demo, but I don't know.
Try it, man. Like I
know, dude. It's fucking free. Just try it. Download it.
I just said
no. He said he doesn't know if he'll get the actual game.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, Jesus. I'll probably just get the Division.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you like the Division, so that
I do like
Division was cool. Yeah.
Get both.
You know my relationship with the Division.
Yeah.
Bro, you need to get it again. Get it again.
Fuck that game.
The Division is awesome.
The Division 2 is going to be cool. Game. And by the way, people who've pre-ordered, Division 2 beta goes live on the 7th of this month, and it goes to the 11th. So it goes Thursday night, it starts. It goes through the weekend up to a Monday night, I think, or Monday morning. Something like that.
I signed up for the alpha months ago. I haven't gotten any confirmation yet.
So, if you pre-ordered, you should be able to get into this beta coming up.
Yeah, it's going to auto-install, I guess, the beta for you. Because I pre-ordered it as well. So I'm looking forward to playing the beta on that.
You guys think you think Crackdown or the new Far Cry over Metro will sell more than Anthem?
No.
No.
You think Anthem will sell more?
Yeah.
You know,
because
Far
it has the BioWare
co-op.
name on it.
Anthem's more.
I mean,
EA's got that money to.
They've been marketing the fuck out of Anthem. I see it everywhere. But the thing is, like,
every freaking Hulu commercial is Anthem.
Yeah. And like, I think Metro's a cool game, and a lot of people are interested in it, but a lot of people won't buy it because people know that game will be on sale.
They'll sell 3 million, 3 million copies of Metro.
Yeah.
It'll do good enough.
I'll get Metro for sure. I'm so stoked for that.
Yeah, they've sold quite a bit of copies on PC too, and like,
although
it's coming
with
out
the controversy, with the whole Epic Store controversy, like who knows? Maybe that.
Yeah.
I think that'll affect PC sales.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll affect the console sales.
Yeah, but as far as Crackdown 3, that's one game that I want to talk about later. That's like Microsoft's kind of quiet about it.
Yeah.
Where's the hype?
On, guys?
I sent you guys a question about that this week.
Yeah, it's like
although the Bing survey for this month was about Crackdown 3.
Well, they asked you, are you hyped for this game?
Yes.
No, I'm not hyped for this game.
What are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to playing in the game? And there was a few other questions.
Wasn't there supposed to be a beta for that game?
There was supposed to be.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Didn't they say like
summer,
at least for the multiplayer,
regular beta,
Xbox multiplayer beta? Sign up now. Like, okay, we signed up, dude.
So since you guys are already in it, let's just ask my question now.
Okay, let's ask your question.
So I sent you guys a question and said, do you guys have any concern? Because I'm a huge Crackdown fan. I have been waiting for this game for years, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm tempted to buy it, even though I have Game Pass. I almost want to just send them my money. Like, yes, make more.
Play it on Game Pass first.
Well, I'm definitely going. I already have it pre-installed.
Yeah, me too.
But my concerns are we are 2 weeks away from this game. I haven't seen really any trailers. I mean, I've seen some of the Terry Crews stuff, but there's been no multiplayer beta that they promised. They said they're going to have one in the summer of 2018, but we didn't get it.
Yeah.
They have talked about the multiplayers, this brand new cloud technology stuff. They're not. Where's the beta test on that? We're not getting any betas, demos, alphas, nothing. And this game's in 2 weeks? Yeah. I got to tell you, as much as I'm a fan of this game and I'm dying to play it, I am very, very concerned at this point that this thing is going to flop. And hope I'm wrong.
I think this game...
I'm wrong.
I know it.
I think this game will get a 60 on Metacritic, dude. I'm honestly, I think 70 will be the highest it's going to get.
Yeah.
Also, Mark, and not to be a Debbie Downer, but there's many people that I follow on Twitter, that are Xbox eccentric, or they're streamers, or they're some way affiliated with Crackdown, and they're super quiet about it too, which is really surprising.
No one's talking about it, dude. In the game, like Wingman said, it's 2 weeks out. Like literally 13 days from now, we'll be playing Crackdown 3. Where the fuck? Where's the hype? Where's the trailers? Where's all the Xbox talking shit on Twitter? I want to see this.
Well, there is an Inside Xbox coming. Isn't that this week or something like that?
Yes, and they are going to talk Crackdown. They're going
to talk about Crackdown.
I know IGN just did the first 15 minutes of Crackdown, which I don't want to watch that. I don't like watching the first 15 minutes.
Me either.
It's like, that's getting me into the game. I don't want to
play
spoiled.
it.
Yeah, but it's like that's like, okay, it's just starting 2 weeks out. And we never got a beta test. The multiplayer cloud destruction and all that. There's been no testing.
Yeah.
That really has me concerned. This is a brand new technology that they're doing, and I'm like a little worried that they haven't tested it in the real world.
Yeah,
afraid it's going to fail.
Is the cloud tech only for the multiplayer, or is it going to be also for the single player?
It's just the multiplayer.
Okay.
Just multi, yeah.
I don't know. I see no hype for this game. I mean, and every year they showed it at E3, you can see the people are less and less hype for it. They get less cheers every year they show the game, last E3, man, they were showing the game in the Terry Crews, this trailer, and everybody was like, yeah, but everyone was like, really? When is this coming out?
Yeah.
When are you going to release this, Microsoft?
Yeah. And, also too, I really have a lot of respect and admiration for Phil Spencer. I think what he's done is awesome. I think he has really turned Xbox around. But he was on the last episode of Major Nelson, and he made a comment about, well, people might talk about the graphics and wonder why it looks this way. But he's like, well, that's what Crackdown looks like. We've kind of kept it that way. And it's like everything that him or Major Nelson are going to say is always the PR spin. So it's like, okay, I know people were complaining about how bad it looked. Are you trying to say this is just Crackdown and trying to preemptively say that the graphics are you telling me the graphics are going to suck?
Yeah, that's what it kind of sounds like it,
he made it sound like, well, it's animated, it's not real life, it's not, it still has that same look.
He's dancing around it for sure.
But that's my question. Is he dancing around it? Is he trying to preemptively make an excuse for it? I hope not. He says, he's a huge fan of the game too. He's played it. He's loving it, but he's also, charge of Xbox. He's going to say good about everything.
Yeah. Best game ever made, guys.
I must choose my words carefully.
Yeah. I thought they, stopped working on the game to, revamped everything.
Well, they changed the whole thing about it because, everybody was complaining about the multiplayer, that it wasn't really fun. And they were complaining about the graphics, like Wingman said.
Yeah.
So they totally said, okay, we're not releasing it. We're going to put it on hold. We're going to rework everything. I think they did that 2 years ago, didn't they? In 2017.
What's that type of animation, though? Is it cell shaded? Is that what it's called?
I want to say cell shaded, right?
Yeah.
Right, Ryan? Yeah, he's shaking his head.
Shell shaded or cell shaded?
Cell
shaded. Like dead cells.
Oh, cell. Okay.
Like dead cells. Yeah.
And the other thing too, I think about with Crackdown is, I wonder if they're kicking themselves for just not getting this out in November.
But I mean, how could they, Gunny? How could they? They can't fucking get the stupid cloud shit figured out, I think. That's the problem.
So I'm sure they're glad. Well, and then they're probably like, well, fuck, we can't put it out in the state that it's in.
Well, why didn't they just release a single player and say, fuck it, we're releasing the multiplayer next year, guys. Play it in 6 months.
I'll tell you already, and I'm sure Wing would agree with me, is that too many critics, man, will just shit on this game if it doesn't have both.
Why?
Right? This game sucks. It only has single player. I'm not buying this crap.
They're not shitting on Battlefield for not putting out a
Battle Royale
mode. They're not shitting on
Yes,
Titanfall.
they are.
Yes, they are. Yeah, everybody.
Yes, they are.
I don't know. Go
Everybody's
to
shitting on Battlefield.
Yeah.
Battlefield sold garbage this year.
Battlefield.
Yeah, and
shit.
they're not even in the top 10 or something like that, like they normally are. So they're losing their luster a little bit, I would say. But
Well, it's EA. I don't think it's DICE. I don't think it's the Battlefield name. It's the EA attached to that fucking thing. EA attached to anything at this point is like toxic, dude. It's like a fucking cancer.
Yeah.
People need to cut off that EA logo and throw that shit away. Like, I feel
Star
bad.
Wars needs to get
I
away from
feel
EA.
bad for Respawn Entertainment at this point because they're probably thinking to themselves, why the fuck did we sell out to this company?
man.
Everyone
You know, I'm
fucking...
sure
okay,
Vince was
listen.
like-
But listen, Gunny, at this point, when Microsoft's buying all these fucking studios, Respawn could be in that fucking fold for Microsoft,
Yes.
and Respawn could be making the next Titanfall for an Xbox console,
would that not
dude.
be amazing? Would that not be
Dude.
fucking awesome?
That would have been home run right there.
But
man.
I mean, instead they're with fucking EA, a company that everyone hates, and like they're gonna release this new Star Wars game, and if this thing
Microsoft
flops,
isn't
dude,
far off from EA though.
but yeah, they're
When
making
it comes
shitty
to
games.
reputation wise.
I'm sure they all
Just
came
saying.
with suitcases full of money, right? And Vince is like, which one do I choose?
Yeah,
Well, I think they should just do the same approach Bungie did. Slap the divorce papers on the table. Like, I'm bouncing, homie.
I'm out. Peace.
I
believe
don't
in you.
know.
Just call up Bungie, be like, yo, dog. So, how'd y'all split? Because
I don't-
do the same
I don't
thing.
You want to hook up?
I don't think EA would let them take
Nope.
take Titanfall.
They would be like, "Fuck you guys, you could leave, but leave us Titanfall." Yeah,
Well, I mean,
Leave the kid.
was Respawn with EA when they made Titanfall?
No.
Or was it...
No, they weren't.
So, I don't think EA has
No,
that...
wait. Wasn't it during the first Titanfall that?
I thought it was during the second one.
during the
Where's
second one.
Jonathan
No,
Hall?
I
Call
think-
Jonathan Hall.
During the second one.
Jonathan here.
It was the second one because the first one was exclusive to the Xbox.
Microsoft. Yeah, but it was still published by EA, wasn't it?
I didn't think so.
Yeah, I think it was under one of their indie
We have the power of the
programs
internet
or
at our
whatever.
hands, guys. We can look it up.
It was part of EA.
Because EA has an indie program. That's how like Unravel and shit like that, like Unravel, that one prison game, that all that shit is made through that indie. That's how Titanfall, the first one, was made. They were considered an indie team because they weren't huge, but they weren't small. But
Yeah, then I guess
It
it
has-
bought it by.
It has the EA label right on the cover of the game.
Yeah, then they were published. By
Yeah, it was an EA Microsoft.
That must have been like a last minute thing because
I think it was during like just before or just after release or something like that.
because there was so much hype around that fucking Titanfall game, that first one, dude. Everyone was like,
Yeah,
"Oh
I was
shit!"
stoked. I was stoked for it.
Everyone was hype. The second one, unfortunately, hasn't done so good.
I'm sure,
And it was
you know,
an
I'm,
Well,
better game,
there's probably a little bit of news about
there
something
is
that's
some
going to
later.
happen with that.
But let's talk about what we've been playing this week, guys. What we've been doing for
Yeah.
the last 30
Forgot
minutes.
That's what we were doing.
God damn it, what the hell's going on?
I went back
That's
and
what
I
we were
played some
doing.
more. I played some more Firewall 0 Hour on the PSVR. I've been playing with people on there, fun times. You know, shooting the guns. I'm level 16 now, trying to get to level 21 to unlock the jammer, which is super important in that game. And I'm trying to get there. It's fucking hard. It's hard because the matches are so short, but you have to wait like a minute between each match. It sucks sometimes because people quit. The match won't start. Matches are only like 4 minutes, but you have to wait a minute in between. It's kind of like Rainbow Six Siege in a lot of ways, though. Like, you have to sit through and wait a bit sometimes, which isn't too bad because sometimes you get new weapons and you want to customize them. But for the most part, I'm just sitting there talking to these guys and spinning my gun around in circles because they could see the character standing there spinning their gun around. Fun shit. Other games I played, of course, I went back and played some more Spider-Man today. I'm at 70% done with that game. But I think I'm mostly done with the side stuff because I've done so many side missions and so much side dumb shit like chase the pigeons, find all the backpacks,
fucking hated the chasing the pigeons.
Find,
bullshit.
chase the pigeon,
chase the drones. I'm doing all the side shit, dude. Like all of it. Find all the black cats or whatever. Found all of them. I was just doing all that, and now I'm just focusing on the main story. Like I'm at the point where Octavius is making his head implant fucking bullshit mind control thing or whatever for his computers or arms and shit. Like, he's making all that. So I just got to that point in the story right now. Fun times. Fun times. And getting to play as Miles Morales in another game is pretty cool. You get to play as him a few times. Yeah, fuck yeah. Of course, on the PS4, what else did I play on there? Oh, I downloaded that Realm Royale, but I haven't played it. And the reason
it's also on Xbox?
Yeah, the reason I downloaded it on PS4 was because PlayStation is giving you like exclusive shit for playing it on their console. I'm like, why? Fuck yeah, I'll play it on your console.
The Paladins, okay.
Yeah, they're like, play it on our console and we'll give you like a $20 pack for free. I'm like, okay. But I haven't launched it yet, so I don't know what the hell it is. And I think it has cross-platform play anyways, so hopefully it just ties across everything and afterwards it's like Fortnite, I think, almost.
Yeah, like it probably crosses with PC.
Yeah.
If they haven't signed up for the Xbox One.
You better hope that doesn't lock the profile down to the PlayStation like they did with Fortnite.
Oh,
Fortnite, yeah. I don't think they're going to do that mistake again. But
Sony, they don't care.
Yeah, other games I played this week on my Xbox machine, Black Ops 4. I'm playing that. I still haven't seen the new map. I don't know what the fuck I'm playing with, like hobo people that can't afford the new maps, or like all my friends are hobos that you guys can't afford the new maps, or like I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Doesn't it show like we did a news article on it where it shows like the caution sign for people?
No, it doesn't. They took that off.
Okay, they did remove it. That was funny.
I think the only person that has the map is Wingman, and I play with him and I never see the new maps either, Wingman. What the fuck?
When they've been around for a while, but you had to go into a special playlist that was just those maps. And now they finally are in like the regular mode. I play hardcore team deathmatch all the time, and they're finally there. But yeah, it's hard to get them to come up into rotation. Yeah. There's only one that's good. Madagascar sucks. That map is huge, and it's just like, think of a big giant field and just put a bunch of rocks in it. It's like you're just going around rock, and people can come from every direction. I don't like that map at all. And then Elevation, I think, is really good. I do like that map, but yeah, they are in the normal rotation now. It's just, there's only 2 maps out of the 10 or 12.
Yeah.
So it's a little harder to get them to come up all the time.
Yeah. And yeah, so I've been playing some of that, some Black Ops 4, also some PUBG, man. I'm PUBGing it up, guys. PUBG life.
Oh yeah.
I'm playing that on the Xbox. Fun game, dude. I just love PUBG. It's just like crack cocaine or something. You do it once and you get off of it, then you take another hit, and it's like, I'm all in again, guys. Woo!
Drop me in.
I'm ready.
Dropping in Pachinki, bitches! And you jump off the plane and you're in Pachinki. Next thing you know, you're shooting people. Like, it's fun. Fun times, dude. I love that game. It's so much fun. Besides that, I haven't really played much on my Xbox. My Xbox feels lonely. It feels dull at this moment in time. Like a lack of games releasing, games that I'm interested in, I guess, because there's no lack of games releasing. Ace Combat 7 released a few weeks ago. Kingdom Hearts 3 just released this week. But it's just like games I'm not interested in, you know what I mean? Those are just games that I'm like, nope, I'm not interested in buying those for $60 or whatever. No, not my game. I'm not interested in paying $60 for Resident Evil 2. It's just something that I don't want to spend my money on. And it's like, what is there to spend my money on Xbox? And there's nothing there. Xbox is kind of boring at this point. It's boring. You're boring me, Xbox.
Just kind of put it in the corner. It's going to be like,
you're going to wait
it's like when you move Alexa over, by the coffee table and just sit there quietly.
Just sit there, Xbox, for a minute. But hey, as soon as Crackdown comes out, I'll be playing it.
Yeah, you're going to have Crackdown, followed by Anthem, followed by Far Cry, followed by The Division. You got 4 major games coming out in about 4 weeks' time.
Yeah.
Plus
and Metro
everything
and all
else that's coming
shit.
out.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're going to wait for Resident Evil to go down in price?
Yep.
Hey, so Jesus, I found a deal today on cdkeys.com for $52.79. So I picked up Resident Evil 2.
Too much money.
Still too much. Well, just give it a little time.
It'll be $20 by
$39.99.
Christmas. Yeah. It'll be $20 by Christmas. I guarantee it.
I'll keep looking
It'll
on
be
CDs
$20 in a
goes down.
week.
No. It will not know a week.
$20 by Christmas.
Okay,
time.
4 weeks. It'll be discounted like everything else.
No.
$30 by the time Anthem comes out. Kingdom Hearts will probably be at $60 for quite a bit. Knowing the Square Enix, they'll try to milk that shit.
Capcom's about the same. They want their money too.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I think Resident Evil will go on sale. But I guess maybe they're not really going to be enticed to because it is the best-selling Resident Evil game in history. I think
It got a 9.5.
3 million
in
on
launch day.
idea.
Yeah, launch week. 3 million copies. That's the highest they've ever done on a Resident Evil game. So, I mean, it's selling pretty good. Well, that's really all I played, guys. Yeah. I look forward to this year in gaming. Lots of things to look forward to, man. I look forward to playing Xbox exclusives on Game Pass. I look forward to The Division 2. I look forward to Metro. I look forward to the games coming out in the fall, apparently from Sony. The Last of Us 2, which I don't believe is coming out this year.
Nah, I agree. Jesus, I don't think it's coming out.
Days Gone probably will come out this year. November.
I hope so. It's supposed to.
I could see that one. I could see that one coming.
It actually got pushed because it was supposed to come out
This
the
spring.
22nd. And of February, and they're like,
Yeah, we're gonna guess Anthem.
we'll take a little bit of time and we'll polish up our game. We'll move it to March.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for Days Gone.
So
I like those type of games.
It looks fun, and I think it'll be a fun single player experience, a good story, just to play through. Kind of like Spider-Man, where I'm just enjoying the story and enjoying the combat. I love Spider-Man, dude. That's become one of my favorite games out there, dude.
Yeah.
It's just so much
I
fun.
love that game too, but I can't. I have to take it in small doses.
No, I do all the time. I play 1 hour here, then I go play Firewall for 2 hours, and I'll switch over to Spider-Man again. And it's just a game that I love being in for a few minutes or a few hours, an hour at most, and then I'll just be done with it for a bit.
Spider-Man and I are taking a break. Every time I turn my PlayStation on, man, I kind of, it's right there. I'm like,
Spider-Man is Batman. Sorry. It's like the Batman games, but 100% better. The combat is so much cooler, dude. And Spider-Man swinging and doing all that cool shit.
I wish there were, with the combat, I wish there was more than just mashing square.
Well, there's combos you can do, jump up, swing and kick and do all this cool shit, jump off the wall, do a backflip and kick somebody in the face. What I really love about the game is during some missions, they do some really cinematic movie style cutscenes where for example, last mission I was doing, I was on top of this truck that was an armored truck that the bad guys were stealing or they kidnapped somebody or whatever. So I'm on top of this truck, a huge tank looking truck, it's armored and shit. And I'm punching these dudes and the camera's in such a way that it looks like a movie where it's zoomed in on the combat, but you can see me just punching these dudes and kicking them off the truck and webbing them up against the wall. And then the truck crashed through the scaffolding or whatever. It crashed through this construction area, and Spider-Man dove through all the debris, dude. It was so fucking cool. I was like, oh shit, that was awesome. Yeah. And I was just holy fuck, dude. They're just the combat and the way they do those scenes, that cinematic stuff is so cool in that game.
I really like it when you can get the square and triangle and you can hit that and then he does some special move.
Combat.
Oh, dude,
it's so
dude, I get so giddy when it happens. Man.
Whoop people's
Love
asses.
it.
Anyways, I'm done talking about what I played. Go ahead. Whoever wants to go next. Go ahead. Go.
Eric, you want to go?
I think me, Eric, and Gunny have all played the same game this week.
Round
we
table.
all played Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah,
Resident Evil.
I gotta say, I played the old Resident Evil. I played the original back in the day on PlayStation. This is fucking really well done, guys. This is the way these remasters and remakes and bullshit should be done. Capcom did it. They did a really good job.
They completely remade the game,
brand new game.
Revamped it. Yeah, man.
It's a brand new game. It's the same story. It's just not
new game.
The cutscenes are all redone. The game looks similar. The whole police station looks like it did originally. But it's just the 2019 version of it. You know what I mean?
So it's It's like that other game on PlayStation. What's that one game that got remade? That was from the PS2. Where you fight the big Colossus or whatever.
Oh, Shadow of the Colossus.
It's like that, where they remade the whole graphics and shit, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome.
They've redone everything, man. Like it controls better, it looks better. I don't know, man. It's more fun to play but like all the puzzles and all that shit that you remember from back in the day, it's all the same. It's all the same stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot. I liked not having the fixed camera.
Yes.
Because honestly, I never played. This is my first Resident Evil game ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just wow. The Resident Evil's so big. Like, how the fuck is this your first one?
Well, I mean, what, 98, 99? I was 8, 9, 10 years old.
I was 8 years old playing that shit.
I never played them. This is my first one, but I saw a lot of gameplay of the old ones, and I'm really glad they got away with away from the fixed camera, because that would have annoyed me. But I understand why they do the fixed camera, because it's like you never know what's going to be around that corner.
Yeah, man.
Back in the day, it was, the tension of it and whatever was part of the game.
The tanky controls.
Yeah, you didn't have dual joysticks.
With this
joysticks.
Third person, though, I mean, there was a part where, like, there's a hallway that I know there's a freaking liquor in that in the hallway. So I'm like, freaking A, man. So I whip up my map. I'm looking to see where I can run around. It's like, okay, I can go through this door. I can try to sprint, miss him completely, and so I get it all planned out, right?
Oh, dude, you don't want to sprint with a liquor. That's the last thing you want to do. The more noise they can't see, the more noise you make, the they know where you are.
See, Eric didn't know that.
I never played the game before. I didn't know.
No wonder that liquor keeps grabbing his ass.
Don't run from lickers.
But,
Eric's going through there banging all the doors open and shit, kicking all the doors down to run. Come over here, liquor guy.
So actually, I mapped out the way I wanted to go, because I had I think it was the clover key. You can unlock that door. So I had it, and I got to the door. I was running to the door.
Wait. Who are you playing?
I'm playing as Leon first.
Ah, okay. Because they're different. I think you get the heart key.
You get the heart key with Claire.
And the spade key with Claire.
I was able to get this. There's a spade key.
Yeah, the spade key unlocks that first area back into the central area of the police station.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
at least for me,
I've got the spade key.
Does.
So I was running through this hallway, and I'm getting chased by the liquor because I couldn't make it to that door. So I ran back, and then this zombie right out of nowhere comes out of the corner, freaking bites my neck. So I get pushed. Then I get hit by a liquor, and then the motherfucking tyrant comes out of nowhere and punches me in the face. Dude, I was screaming like a little girl, man. Holy smokes. This game makes me swear so much. I'm just like, fuck, no, It was like I was playing yesterday. I was playing as Ada, and so I was trying to get away from the tyrant, and you could hear his footsteps, and it's the most terrifying thing in the world. And then the music comes on. Then you're more terrified. And I heard his footsteps, and I was running away from him. I turned around, and then literally his black shadow was like right in front of me, and I'm like, ah! Oh, it scared the crap out of me, man. This game is so great. I love it so much, and I don't know why I didn't play the other ones. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you can go back and play the original Resident Evil on Xbox One.
Is it called Resident Evil 0? Is that the original?
No, it's just called Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
But it's not as good as this. Like, it's not remastered like this one is.
No,
it's
that
the old
was
graphics
just like
and shit.
720, 1080.
Yeah. But I would say I hope they remaster 3. I hope we get a remaster.
They said they would if there's enough.
Good.
If there's enough.
There's a rumor going around that they're making 8 with the kind of same style
demand.
They did with 2.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But
so my friends always ask me, or the people that I've spoke to this week, I told them it's out. I'm going to get it eventually, very soon. And they said, does it still have tank controls? And I said, no, absolutely not. This is a new game, modern controls.
Yeah, you can move when you're shooting. You don't just stand still.
You can kind of juke the enemies, depending on, where you're at in the hallway or, if you can get around them or not. But, I'm loving this game so far. I'm only a couple hours in. And, I never really played. I played Resident Evil 4 back on Xbox 360, and that was a fun game. But I think that was really the last one I truly played all the way through to the end. Where the other ones, I've just tried them, like Resident Evil 6 and 7. I know 6 was kind of boring.
7 was really good.
Yeah.
6 was the co-op one, right?
Yeah.
That was the one that wasn't good.
Yeah.
Everyone hated that one.
I didn't mind it. It was okay.
Yeah, so where is the shotgun? I cannot find it. I'm just not
weapons
far
locker.
enough into the game
It's
to
in
find
the
the
weapon.
shotgun.
If you're Leon, it's in the weapons locker. If you're Claire, it's the...
I found the shells.
Yeah,
and you know how there's like 2 buttons missing off of the keypad? Where, you can't press those buttons, right? Because...
No, you got to find them.
You got to find the buttons.
And they're in like some, key holder thing. And you got to figure out the code.
Yeah.
So basically...
It's always for those key holder things, it's always as whatever button you push, you got to find the next light counterclockwise to it. So as long as you go all the way around counterclockwise, it'll open.
So you got to remember.
So it's in that personal locker that's in your inventory. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
There's like a little. Okay, I can't figure that out. I don't know what it is. It's in my inventory though.
Yeah, you need to open that.
You got to examine it.
Yep.
Go in, examine it. It'll say you can put in the code, and then you just have to start pushing the buttons and try and figure out the pattern that you need to push in order to make it go counterclockwise in order.
Yeah, it's okay. It's called a portable safe.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm looking at that. I pressed a few random buttons, and then I'm like, "What is this?" Okay, never mind. Just continue on with the game.
Yeah.
But
There's actually because I had one, and I got some random part, and I didn't even put 2 to 2 together to figure out it was one of the buttons for the weapons locker. So I held on to that part for like ever because I couldn't figure out like what.
That's not for the weapons locker. That's for the locker room. There's lockers in the locker room, and then weapons locker.
I see the shells.
The weapons locker, you have to get the key card in the art room, and then go back and unlock the shotgun for Leon or the grenade launcher for Claire.
Okay. Yeah, lots of puzzles. Lots of little secrets in this game. It looks beautiful in 4K. Yeah, I highly recommend it.
Does look really
I like the
good.
shooting. The shooting's spot on.
Yeah, it feels right.
Yeah, I lost my knife. I lost my combat knife. I know I can go back
get
into the
another
locker
one.
room.
You'll get another one.
Yeah.
You have to pick the knife up from the zombie if you stick it in him.
Well,
once you kill them, you got to pick it up off of them, and they degrade.
Him.
So
I know it hasn't broken yet. I don't know how
Kill
quickly
him.
it breaks, but the
there's a
zombie
little
I put
bar
in his chest.
underneath it. There's a little bar underneath it that shows your durability.
I finally came back around the second time, and then this time it like he put the knife in the zombie's chest, and then I killed that zombie, but it was like the second time that I had come around from the main entrance area to the police station. I'm like, oh, I've got enough bullets now. I can kill this guy. Went over there. I'm like, oh, there's no knife. I don't know where the hell did I drop it, or I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it's on the ground somewhere.
You'll get tip for you. If you shoot the zombie's arms off, they won't be able to grab you. They'll just try to headbutt you.
Okay,
Yeah,
but I mean, there was a few that didn't
You
already
can just put 2
have
to
it
the
on.
head, get them down.
There's a special spot on the head you gotta
Yeah,
to
right
make
between
them
the eyes.
explode. Is
That's a
that
good
is that
spot.
it?
Like just right between your eyebrows. Boom. That's where you got to hit them.
Yeah,
And there's like
I'm playing
there's a
Leon.
crit chance. Like it. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great
dude.
game so far.
But yeah, other than that, I've been playing more Dead Cells. Haha, Dead Cells. HGP Game of the Year.
Hell yeah.
Dead Cells. Yeah, I'm still loving that game. I have fun with it whenever I play it. So that's something else I've been playing. I played a little bit of Absolver, and I don't really like that game at all.
That's that fighting game, right?
Boring. Yeah, it's just
it's so stupid. It's so lame, dude. It's like,
and
you got 3 different stances. You choose your. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you and your stand. Your gay fighting. This is bullshit. I'm done with this shit.
Is it like For Honor or something?
It's For Honor, but like take For Honor and make it worse. Super worse.
Boy. Like not even For Honor.
Like not even close to For Honor.
You know those old Naruto games where you used to run around and you'd run down a little section and then you find a guy and he's like, "Oh, let's have a fight."
Let's fight.
You fight him.
Yeah.
There might be 2 guys or 3 guys, and like I didn't get very far. There might be more depth.
I don't get the hype that everyone's like, it's on Game Pass. I'm like, yeah, it's a shitty ass game on Game Pass. No wonder it's on Game Pass. Shit.
I don't care.
Yeah, even when it came out on PS4, when it was exclusive, it was just still. Yeah, I didn't hear much about it.
Holy shit, because it's shit. All right, continue.
What else have I been playing? I've been playing more Pinball Effects. Going back to those Williams tables. I love them. They're great.
Dude, what? You were just playing on one recently. It was, I can't remember. What table have you been?
Mars?
Nope. It was one
What was the new one?
Name some tables you've been playing.
I'm trying to remember. Attack from Mars is the one I've been playing mainly now because I'm trying to beat somebody's score.
Maybe it was like a week ago or something.
But I've been playing like all the Williams tables, Junkyard, High Speed.
I think it was from a movie or a TV show.
Jurassic Park.
No, not Jurassic Park.
Star Wars.
TV show? It would have been Star
Family
Wars.
Guy?
Eric, this would have been easier if you would have known what
Walking
the fuck
Dead.
you're talking about.
I know, I'm sorry.
Walking Dead.
Damn it. He's going to sit here and name off 500 tables he fucking owns, and you're going to be like, no, I don't think it was that one. I don't think it was that one. Like, 3 hours later, we're going to be sitting here naming off tables.
Why? What do you want to know?
Ryan?
Oh, no, I was just going to say it looked really cool, that's all.
Oh.
Ryan, you know what I played last
all
week?
that just to say
All that build up for that.
Shut up.
Oh,
Ryan.
man.
I think it was the Attack from Mars one.
No.
Were you watching me stream?
What was the 3 that
something?
came with Attack from
No.
Mars? Junkyard, Attack from Mars, and then there was one other one, right? That came with that pack.
Black Rose. It was like a girl pirate game.
Mm.
And then there's, I can't remember what the first one was. It was High Speed, Fishtails.
Oh,
and, like,
Fishtails was another one that came with
Fishtails is a free table, so
that. Yeah.
if you haven't played it, you can play that.
Yeah, you know what I played, Ryan, last week was Missplosion Man table on the Xbox 360.
Man, on 360, I wish they would bring that one forward.
Yeah,
That's
I've
such
still
a
got it
good
hooked up.
table.
So I went on there, I'm like, I can play Missplosion Man. I love that table.
Yeah.
I think because the family went to bed early, and I had to go in the living room, so
And
I
if
fired
you
the-
figure that table out,
Oh,
you
it was a
could
Skyrim
fucking
one.
Oh, Skyrim. Yeah.
Yeah. That was really
Fallout.
cool.
It's a cool table. Yeah.
It looks really cool. There.
I guess Wingman had to go. He has dinner with his family, so he had to get ready.
He got bored of the pinball talk, he told me.
Yeah, is that
I
what
like
he said?
pinball.
Oh, well.
Boring pinball talk. Let's move on. Talk about different games. Next game.
What else have I played? I think that's it. This week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I played some games, guys. I played that Donut County game.
Okay.
I played that.
Donut County.
Is that the one you picked up, Ryan?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's what is it called like on tablets? It's just called Whole.io or some shit.
Yeah,
Right.
or Downhole or something like
Some
that.
crap like that, right? So that's what this is, except with the story.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're getting
And it's really the story that's interesting. It's not really the game. The game
It's
is
not.
just you're dropping shit into a hole and it
That's all
falls
you're
into
doing.
this place.
I think the
So.
story was way more interesting. I did make it to like level 10 or whatever it was. I thought, okay, I'm bored with this game, but I will go to level 10. But yeah, you get the story, and then it's like, oh, so yeah, so then what happened next? And then it'll cut to like a still screen, and then you're just a little hole getting bigger as you eat more shit and swallow it into a hole. That was boring because it's just like this slow music playing the whole time. No
The
dialogue.
music is great though. Yeah, there's no dialogue. You're reading everything. Yeah, the music's great in that game, Gunny. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't care for it. It's just the same tune over and over. No, I didn't care for the music at all. But I wasn't looking for like any hard rock music or nothing. But
no.
I mean, yeah. So I couldn't wait.
It's the dialogue and the story that you read in between, like doing these stupid levels. That's like the fun of the game. Like it makes you laugh. It's a pretty funny little dialogue that goes on between. There's a lot of, kooky little characters and stuff. And
I like that raccoon, man. He's just like, what? You asked for a donut? I gave you a donut,
Yeah.
You ordered it. You downloaded the app. You ordered the donut.
And the donut showed up and swallowed all your shit.
Speaking of mobile games, Gunny, I got a game for you.
That's not mobile. That's on Xbox.
It's available on mobile, though.
Switch, everything. It's available.
I could buy it on my phone right now for like $4 or $5. But there's a game that I played recently on my phone, Gunny. It's on iOS, so you can probably download it if you have iPhone. It's called BitLife Life Simulator.
Life Simulator.
This game is so stupid. It's so like simple, yet it's like entertaining to me. Because you start off with your life, and it'll say like, you are this person, you are born in this country to these parents, and like it'll tell you what your parents are. And then you pretty much like you're skipping the year by year. You like press continue to like grow a year older. And you're pretty much living the life of this person, but you're making choices and you're building up relationships with people, your parents, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your aunt. And you're like building relationships with people, but like I don't know what the point of the game is. I think it's just to live life. I don't know what the point of the game is.
It's a dialogue simulator?
Yeah, it's pretty much a dialogue simulator. Like you see like the events happening, like it'll like year 15, you are now in high school or whatever. Like in high school, this person wants to date you. What are you going to do? And like you could put like, I'm going to date them. I'm going to say, fuck you, you're not my type. Or I'm going to say I'm gay. So you can just put whatever you want to put. Then you put, I'm gay. And like, now your character is gay. So like now you date them. If you're a chick, you date a chick. If you're a guy, you date a guy. You could be bisexual. You can be whatever you want to be in the game pretty much. Then you end up going to college or joining the military or not going to college at all or doing whatever. And pretty much you're trying to live the life of this character and you're making choices as you go on. People die in the game. And you can die too. Like if somebody assaults you, they can kill you and stuff like that. You can die in the game by dumb shit. Pretty much it's like a life simulator, but it's like all dialogue based. It's pretty fun though, man. I had a lot of fun.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah. At first there's ads.
It's gonna hook me. I'll take it.
There's ads at first, but then like it's like pay $2 to get rid of the ads, and I was like, fuck it, I'll pay the $2. So I paid him the $2, got rid of the ads, and I've been playing like a lot of it. I live 4 lives now. They all end up the same way, kind of. They all end up with my guy going to prison and starting a riot and like becoming a gang leader in prison and like killing himself or being murdered by somebody in prison or just dying in prison. Because it gets to the point in the game when you're like 70 years old and it's like this guy, you're 70 years old now and like, like you've lived a life. So like what's there to do? And I'm like, commit a crime. And you can commit a crime and you could put like pickpocket. You can like pickpocket people or you can commit murder. You can like select somebody to kill and it could be like a random person, your wife, your ex-wife, your kids, your whoever you have on the list of your family or whatever. You can kill anybody on the list. And then it tells you like, how do you want to kill them? And you could pick whatever, like strangulation, electrocution, run them over, shoot them. So you pick whatever, and then like it's like, oh, you try to kill him, but you failed. You're now facing prison and then you have to pay for your attorneys, right? And it tells you like, okay, what attorney can you afford? And it'll be like, this attorney costs $50,000. This attorney costs $250,000. But like if you don't have the money, it's like, okay, I can only afford a public defender. So it's like, oh, you've been sentenced to prison for life, and now you go to prison for the rest of your life.
Weird.
And now the game plays out in prison.
Okay, looks like I'm starting off as a sperm, as a little
it's a little sperm. You click the sperm and it just starts the story. Like it'll be like you're born in Brazil, you're born in Africa, you're born in Australia, different countries, and you can move countries. Like if you choose like, but the country.
Can I be a Canadian?
You can if you're born a Canadian, but like I said, to like move to Canada is really hard. So like if you're born in like say
Is it really hard in the game?
Is it hard?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like it really is. It's like Canada rejected your application to immigrate there. Like you've been rejected. Like you have to have a college education to go there and shit like that. So like if you don't have a college education and shit,
Smart,
like if you didn't go to college, it's like, sorry, Canada has rejected your application. You can't go there. But then you have the choice to enter the country illegally. It tells you like enter Canada illegally. So then you go to live in Canada now and illegal in Canada.
Which is something that the Mexican would naturally do.
And you can legit like get arrested by ICE or whatever the fuck the equivalent of that organization is in Canada. And it's like, okay, you've now been deported back to your country. Because that's what I did with one of the characters. She was like a Brazilian chick. So she was like in the military for like 10, 20 years. I had her in the military. And then I was like, you know what? Move to the UK. And it's like the UK has rejected your application for like moving. So I'm like, sneak into the UK illegally. And I put that. And it's like, you've deserted the Brazilian army. The Brazilian army now has a warrant for your arrest. And I was like, what the fuck?
Can't go back.
So then I became like a real estate agent in the UK. I got married, had more kids. And I was like, you know what? Abandon my family. Go back to Brazil. So I moved back to Brazil. And it's like, yeah, you arrived in Brazil, but the police arrested you immediately once the plane landed. So like I spent like 20 years in prison or something after that.
Jeez.
So like the game is stupid. Like it's fun to see like the different scenarios play out, which is pretty cool. And it's like $2. Like I said, you don't even have to pay the $2. You can just play it for free on your phone.
Yeah, right on, man. I got it downloaded. I'm going to be playing it.
Yeah.
So Donut County, I can't recommend this game.
What?
No.
I've heard great things about it.
I know. I heard Iams on this podcast goes, oh, you know, this game is so funny.
Did you even read the dialogue?
I read the dialogue. Yes.
I mean, do you have patience?
Every word? It's great, but then
Gunny's like,
actual
sense of
gameplay
humor,
is.
Gunny?
I get the humor. It's funny.
Damn.
It's a funny game.
All right.
But
You might not like Life
I would
Simulator.
completely recommend this game for like if it's on sale for like, you know, $10
$2?
or something like that. Yeah,
nah,
$5 or
not me.
$10.
$5. Okay, I think if it's $5, okay, pick it up.
So on
Fine.
my phone, it's $5. Is it a $5 phone game?
You probably have fun with it on your
Yeah.
phone. Yeah.
You get the
'Cause
story
that's like
with
a premium.
it. So
That's a
I would say,
premium price
sure.
for a game on a phone.
Gunny, can you tell me
Yeah,
what this game
$5.
is about?
It's just
Raccoon.
about eating shit with like.
It's about a raccoon that owns a donut shop, but when people order donuts from him, he sends this hole that swallows up everything around them. And they all get swallowed into this hole, and they're at the bottom of the hole, and that's where you see the dialogue between all the characters, is when they're already in the hole, and they talk to each other, and they're yelling at each other about stupid shit that happened, and each of them tells a story about how they got sucked into the hole. Yeah.
I think
So,
they're all
and
sitting
then-
around a campfire or something.
Yeah, they're all sitting around a campfire, yeah. And they're trying to figure out how to get catapulted back up through the hole so that they can go home.
Yeah, it
That's what
just
story's
seems.
about.
I don't know. It just seems like something for a young child. I don't know. You know, the
So
actual.
you're saying
gameplay.
Iams is a young child?
Yeah, I think he is. He's just a kid inside. That's what he is.
Okay.
Anyway,
Old man Gunny, everyone's a
Yeah.
don't play this one, damn it! If you're an old man like me. But more Just Cause
Get
4.
off my lawn.
Get off my hole! Get out of my hole!
I've completed half the map on Just Cause 4.
Whoa. Half the
Gunny,
map.
I feel like you're the only person I know that really likes this game series.
You are literally the only person in the world that
No,
likes
come
this
on.
game
Anybody
series.
else play Just Cause?
No.
Out there, let me know.
No, we're talking about Just Cause 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gunny,
Just Cause.
Nobody's
people-
playing that game.
No one.
Gunny,
Nobody.
you,
I am.
you,
My kid's
Gunny,
terrible.
you're
He's
the
finished
person that on the show, you're the one that you play the games that no one wants to play.
You are.
Like,
See? And
you
that's why
take
I'm
the
here to talk about 'em.
sacrifices for people.
You're taking those
Like
hits.
demon paper cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we got to play these games. These are not just PC games. These are on consoles, man. These are some really... Just Cause 2 is probably one of my favorite
Okay.
games.
Getting
It's gotta
Just
be
Cause
my-
2 was like 20 years ago, bro.
I know, it was so old. I don't even... It probably looks like crap if I went back.
It's like
Hey,
me
Just
saying,
Cause
it's like
3's on
it's like
Game
me
Pass.
sitting here telling
Yeah.
you, Modern Warfare, the first Modern Warfare was such a good game, and I just love the Call of Duty series because Modern Warfare was such a good game. It's like, dude, you gotta let
Hey,
that
I
shit
think
go.
I'm fair about this.
Let
because Just
that
Cause
shit
3 looks
go.
like crap.
All right, you talk about Just Cause 4.
That's on Game Pass.
And Just Cause 4 is now.
I saw Just Cause 3 on the Game Pass list, and I honestly thought that was the newest one. I'm like, dang, that was quick.
No,
they've actually made a 4.
I actually bought that one.
It still doesn't look that great, but it's not. It's playable. I haven't had any real screen tearing issues.
Oh, yeah?
It was horrible when I played it. It was garbage.
They've patched
one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah, they say.
Yeah,
They've patched
absolutely, Eric.
saying.
You're right.
This goes for Gunny.
I mean, I love fucking Earth Defense Force. You know what I mean? Like, people fucking hate it. It's a shitty game, but you know what? I have fun playing it. It's like a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Killing bugs. I need to play that new one on PlayStation.
Oh, they have a new Earth Defense Force on there?
Yeah, it's PlayStation exclusive though.
Exclusive.
Yeah, but just more Just Cause, just more blowing shit up. Yeah, stories just...
Who cares, Gunny? What else have you been playing?
Gunny, I care.
Hey, I've got a new one for you. It's called Masters of Anima.
Masters of Animas?
Yeah, Masters of Animas. That's what it's called.
Animas.
I played this too, actually, Gunny. I forgot. Yeah.
So it's a pretty game. Would you agree? I mean, it's 4K.
Yeah,
it's colorful.
It was okay.
Top
it's kind
down.
of like a top-down Diablo-ish sort of game. You know, the hacky-slashy. I don't remember much about it, though, Gunny.
Yeah, so you're just like at this apprentice who's out to be what they call a shaper or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The shapers. Yeah.
But basically what all you're doing is you're just fight. So you get these minions that actually fight for you. And just by...
You can summon them. It's kind of like Necromancer in Diablo.
Yeah, exactly like that, except you summon like 6 at a time or 5 at a time, whatever it is. And then you can summon another 5 at a time. So you're just fighting like large enemies. So there might be 2 in the room. You're kind of locked in this like area.
And you can tell your minions where to go, and like you could split them up and stuff like that. And you solve puzzles with them as well, where it's like, oh, you need at least 10 minions to move this rock out of the way so that you can get past.
It's super light on the puzzle part because it's pretty easy.
It's fairly
in
simple.
some ways it tells you like this is where you need to move it to. Like it'll actually show the outline. Mm-hmm. So okay, I just need to summon more minions to push that statue or whatever into place.
Yeah. It was kind of an interesting game. Like it's not bad.
Yeah, so I've gotten
knock your socks off or anything, but it was a fun top down kind of game.
I've gotten pretty far in it. Like I'm 3 hours in. I've actually got it where I've got archers now. So each time when you go and you summon your archers, and you can say, okay, the archers are going to go in like covered area, like trees or bushes, which is kind of weird. But hey, from there, the enemy can actually see them like not as good, so they won't actually go after them. So then they just they'll just be more further away when they shoot. But man, it's a hard game though. Even though I kept dying, I kept reloading it, going back into it.
Masters of Animas.
It's on Xbox. I think I may have picked it up on sale. But yeah, it would be cool if this game was actually co-op.
Okay.
It was a fun game.
It would be. Yeah, that would be cool if you could play together. Yeah.
Next one I played Baja Edge of Control.
Where the fuck are you finding these games, dude? Like, seriously.
He's the Michelle Madison of the podcast.
The fuck, bro? Are you just like finding like random PC games? Just fucking like, this looks cool. Baja Edge of Control.
I actually played this too, Gunny, I think.
He goes on his PC. He's like, PC Master Race. Yes.
It's like a rally racing game.
It's really just more off-road where you can actually see the entire like racetrack itself. I wouldn't say it's really rally. I've only been driving like the trucks.
Or not rally. Yeah, like MotorStorm off-road stuff.
Yeah, MotorStorm.
Okay.
Kind of like that.
It's cool. Like it's just more HD. I think they even redid it for the 360, and it looks like it's running in 60 frames on Xbox One. At least the way I see it. But it's fun racing game and off-road.
I don't get why you play these racing games when like you have Forza.
Yeah, and I haven't been playing Forza. I've been playing more like Dirt 4, Baja Edge of Control, F1 2018. I don't know. I switch it up a lot. But I always got to play racing games, man. It's in my blood.
Okay.
Hey, but on the PC, you know what I played, Jesus?
What?
PUBG.
PUBG. Yeah, fuck
Playing
yeah.
that in 165 hertz.
Oh,
man.
whoa,
It's
look at
crazy
you,
looking.
Mr. Fancy Guy.
Whoa, 1440p.
Are you above the line right now?
I'm above the line. You know what? I don't want to say it looks better, but it looks different. It's just weird playing in such a high.
It looks good.
Oh, just the hertz is different.
I don't know what good games look like, guys.
You don't. You need to build that PC.
Yeah, I do. I should. I need to.
It's crazy looking. I think you'd be amazed, Jesus, to actually see this.
I think I'll be playing
the
PUBG
day
forever.
You build it and you load up PUBG and you start playing it. You're gonna be like, oh.
And I'll never turn on my Xbox again.
Okay, Jesus, I can tell you, I did fire up
sell
Forza
your
to test out.
Xbox,
Sell it.
PS4.
Sell everything.
I think
Get
that was
rid
the crazy thing too when I played
Buy an
Forza.
Oculus.
I fired up Forza 7 on the PC.
Yeah.
And playing at such that high, that 165 hertz, which I think it probably equivalented to, 80 between 80 and 90 frames or whatever. It looks like everything is in slow motion. I was telling the Mayo, I'm like, what the hell? Like, it just seems slower for some reason. He goes, yeah, because normally the Xbox is at 50 or 60 hertz, so you're doubling it. So you're going to see every grain on the ground, every piece of dirt, go by. There's going to be like literally no blur at all. So that's what was mind blowing watching that. It's cool, man. I think I have to lower it down just to actually think that I'm getting some sense of speed playing Forza. It's crazy. Or just go play it on the Xbox.
It's too above the line for
It's too above
shit.
the line for
Too
me.
above the line.
Yeah, and even Mayo said, no. He goes, yeah, it's going to be hard to get used to. You might want to drop it down.
You console
like
peasants, you
lower.
don't know how to adjust your eyes to this.
I can't. It's just like even playing PUBG, I was like, everything is crystal clear. And he goes, yeah, man, that's the high hertz, bro.
Am I going to have to do eye exercises
monitor.
before I get a PC, guys?
Yeah.
So, like stretch my eye retinas
No,
and shit?
there's no stretching involved. I think what even Mayo was saying is
Stretch your retinas.
playing such a high hertz for so long on the PC, a few hours, 2 days, whatever it
stare
is.
at
Stand in front of
waterfalls.
standing in front of a light bulb and just keep turning it on and off.
No, but then go back to console and you're going to see a noticeable difference.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Well, I think
shit.
you even said playing like a certain game, 30 versus 60, it's just, it's a big difference, right?
Stand in front of a light bulb.
On, off. Alexa, turn the lights on.
Jesus, I'm going to get some gaming glasses. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh no.
Oh, gotta wear gunners too?
Gaming glasses.
Gotta wear them gunners while I'm doing this eye training?
I'm going to look like one of those Star Wars
Well,
pilots.
I will say that those things are stupid for console, but for gaming on a PC, it's not bad, especially if you're spending a lot of time
You're sitting so
in
close
front of
to
a
it or
monitor.
whatever.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I don't, so I'm just kidding. I won't actually need those.
Some people like get mad headaches from it and stuff. Like
Yeah.
But other than that, back to the Xbox, some more XCOM 2.
XCOM 2. Good.
That's it. Playing Resident Evil on normal.
Have you guys played more Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
Yeah, listen, okay. I played Resident Evil on fucking assist because I have a fucking baby that I have to take care of. And on top of that, I'm passing a kidney stone right now.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll have fun here.
You don't need more
just wanna play
pain.
through Resident Evil for the story, and that's my reason for having it on low. I played through the original on hard, so I mean, like I've done my Resident Evil on hard days. Those are done.
So you're just
I
there
just
to
want to
see
get through.
Claire and Leon
Have fun.
stories.
Yeah, I just want to enjoy it. I'm not there for a challenge.
I'm going to keep it on normal
Go ahead, man.
Okay.
all the way through. Yep.
Gunny will never finish the game. Okay.
I will finish this game, damn it. By the end of the year, I will have this
Make
completed.
it to the tram with enough ammo to fucking kill the last boss.
Yeah, we'll see.
Gosh, that's the challenge.
That's the
accepted.
challenge. It really is.
We'll see, Gunny. We'll see. You'll never finish this game, I think.
I'm gonna install some mods on this game.
Xbox?
Kidding.
Anyways, but like I asked earlier, haven't you guys been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey lately?
No. I've been wanting to go back to it.
I tried.
Kind of went back to it a little bit this week, and that game's good. The story is incredible. Like, holy fuck. Oh, it just pulled me back into that Mistios world. Mistios, I need you to do me a favor. What do you need? I need you to go and stab this guy. It's all stupid shit that they ask you to do all the time. And I've been doing it.
That's a fetch quest, right? Or, just
go
assassinate someone.
Pericles, or whatever the fuck his name is. I'm doing favors for him, and I've been doing stuff and searching for the people that are like the mask cult or whatever. I've been looking for those guys, doing like the side missions, try to find them. It's just incredible how detailed those cities are, though, dude.
They are.
Like I spawned on top of like this tower in like Greece or whatever.
And you guys
crazy. It was crazy.
You guys are saying this, and I remember having Assassin's Creed on my top 10 list, and none of you guys had it on yours.
Oh no, it's definitely not on my top 10 list.
I don't know, man. I think it deserved to be, but
It was on my top 10.
Was it? Yeah. Okay.
It was like, I think it was
Origins, yes. Odyssey, I don't know. It didn't grab me right away.
Origins was so much cooler, I think.
Eric, man, what have you been playing this week?
I just been playing a lot of Resident Evil 2, and then I've been playing a little bit of The Division. That's about it. I haven't been able to play much.
The Division.
Fun
What's
game.
going on back there? 1 minute you're on Xbox, the next minute you're on PlayStation.
Yeah, what are you doing with your life?
Don't you worry about it.
Why aren't you on PC?
Because I'm not wanting to be on
You're not
PC.
Not above the line.
Not above the line.
I can't afford that.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can. You can just.
I don't
build a
feel
PC.
like having
Turn the heat off.
build
You don't have
new.
to pay the
Oh
bills.
yeah.
Turn the heat off. and
Turn
you'll
the
be
heat
fine.
off, and my dog can freeze to death.
So you use the PC for warm,
make him a
dude.
blanket.
You build a
Use
PC
that
and just
PC.
let it get hot.
Just don't put a heat sink on it. Let it get hot. It warms up your house.
You guys aren't gonna get me to be a PC master racer.
Why not, bro?
I've been sitting here actually
part of that
speaking of
life.
PC.
Okay.
A long time ago, when Destiny was free on PC, I downloaded it,
Oh wow.
and I've had the icon on my desktop for a while now, and I clicked it the other day, and it took like 45 minutes to update, and I never ended up playing. But I've been meaning to actually try it because I want to see how it looks on my PC. Play some Destiny 2 on PC.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Gunny, did you grab that when it was free?
I don't remember that. I remember
Yeah, it was
Destiny 2,
around
like them
Christmas
giving out
time.
copies, but
Well, they were
physical
just
copies.
You just logged into your Blizzard account and downloaded it. It's free.
Yeah, see, I never did that. I've now got Blizzard on there, but and I know there's a few games where you can try demos, trials.
Are you using the Epic launcher?
I was looking at it today. I think I went and got like a couple free games over the last course of a month and a half.
I haven't been using it.
It was like Super Meat Boy and that's where I got Subnautica.
Dude.
Yeah, Subnautica was free, and also
Right now,
you said you have that
Jackbox-
on Steam, right? I swear I
Jackbox
don't see that
Party
on your
Pack
list, but we
is
may
free.
need to actually reactivate the share thing.
Oh,
in order for me to see
it up
it.
again?
You know how it resets after a month and a half, 2 months? Yeah,
It's weird.
It does that.
Like it just goes away all of a sudden and stops working.
It must be a privacy thing. But anyway, security issue.
Yeah.
Just need to reset it. But yeah.
Are we
Aha.
are we done? Are we moving on?
We're done. We're done.
Show over.
It's news time.
What?
No sound effects. So no sound effects. Shit, sound effect machine is going crazy. Guys and girls, we have special breaking news update. I need a sound effect for that, guys. Breaking news update, Titanfall news. And to talk to us about Titanfall, we're going to bring a friend in. We're going to phone a friend.
Phone a friend.
fucking friend. So this fucking
We
friend.
get our news reporter guy in here.
Yeah, we need our news reporter guy on the field. On the field right now. We're trying to contact him. We'll see if this works. I'm not sure if it's going to work. If it doesn't work, then what the
In his
fuck?
smoky car.
Get him in.
Gunny, I still have you on my list on Steam, and I do own some.
Check. Oh, whoa, in the field. We're bringing reports in from the field.
The Titanfall master,
We have-
Jonathan Hall.
Joining in now.
Are you guys talking about Titanfall?
We're talking about Titanfall. You are bringing breaking news.
Jonathan's
breaking news.
Dave Chappelle meme itching his for more Titanfall.
Got more than sign drops.
Okay, breaking news. Go ahead, Mr. Breaking News. What do we have on the field from Titanfall?
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we hear you
we
just
can
fine.
hear you just fine.
Check.
Check.
Oh my God.
Mike,
Come on.
check.
I mean,
All right.
what's going on
You
here?
won.
Whispering in
Uno
my
momento
ear.
second.
What's going on here? This is breaking news, and you're not breaking the news. What's going on?
He's breaking the show.
You're breaking the show. What are you doing? We're gonna hang up on Jonathan there. Anyways, let's get into some Titanfall
Communication errors
news.
with our on the spot.
We'll get back to once everything's sorted out.
And all.
Sorry, guys. The transmission's really bad here in the streets of Angel City.
Okay.
So yeah,
Is that a Titanfall reference?
yeah, it is.
I didn't get it.
It's totally Titanfall reference, Eric. Just to go along with this.
Jonathan, talk about Titanfall.
All right, guys. Holy shit! What a fucking weekend on Titanfall is.
Whoa.
So Friday, I was at work. I was just like cruising,
You're at
you know,
work.
refreshing on Reddit.
What were you doing at
So-
work? What were you doing at work?
You were
I was inventory control, like
Okay.
I always do.
sure.
So yeah, but I have two monitors. So when one monitor is not inventory controlling, the other one can be Redditing Titanfall. So basically, so I'm at work, and all of a sudden I see this like post about this like possible leak about this Titanfall game coming out on Monday, and so I watched this YouTube, and the guy's kind of crazy. He's a kind of a weirdo, but he makes some valid points. And all of a sudden, so that video is kind of like, it's weird, but it just makes you think he made so many references of shit that's been brewing. So basically what the guy in the video says is that on Monday, there's going to be a Titanfall standalone game coming out. It's going to be free to play. It's going to be Battle Royale. It's going to be 20 teams of 3. And it's gonna be called Apex Legends. It's a standalone game set in the Titanfall universe, and it's gonna be fucking crazy. So that news came out, and usually on Reddit, if something like that comes out, people will like debunk it or just fucking like rip it to shreds or whatever, and nobody was doing that. Like people were like, nobody like was. It was weird. It was a situation, and then all of a sudden it like grew on Twitter. It was blowing up. And then just over the course of the couple of days, all of a sudden this like news broke. They're like, so now it's basically confirmed by Kotaku. So Kotaku is like, okay, this is like solid. This is happening. Like they're not even saying like speculative information. Yeah. They're basically saying that it's happening. So more or less what's going to happen is, so Monday is what I said. It's going to be full on. It's a standalone free to play game. It's called Apex Legends. It's a standalone game in the Titanfall universe. The weird thing, though, is it's not going to have any Titans. No Titans. It's kind of a bummer. I know. It hit me in the balls.
Can you imagine Battle Royale? You fucking drop your Titan on someone's head.
Oh no, believe me, I've been thinking about this for 2 days. That's all it's been. When I heard about the information on Friday, I couldn't work anymore. Like I was like, oh, I could do it. I listened to that video like 5 times in a row, and I just,
he's listening to the video 5 times in a row. I know, it's gonna happen.
I'm about jerking off in the bathroom and then go back there. It's like,
I gotta take another poop break, guys. We'll be back in 20 minutes.
You hear fucking all you hear from the bathroom.
But yeah, no, fucking yeah. So, anyways, I've been pretty excited about it, but that's been the only bummer information I heard. So basically, it's I heard it's gonna be pilots only, which is kind of a weird thing, but it is what it is.
Hey,
And then also, I guess they're running off the... So originally, I was thinking that it was going to be a standalone with the Titans running off the Frostbite engine, because that's what they've been developing Titanfall 3 on. But I guess this is going to be working off the... their altered version of... Why am I spacing what engine they were working? I thought it was Unreal Engine, but it was Valve Source Engine. So I guess it's a Valve engine. So basically, okay, so I'm looking at... Yeah, so looking at... just recently looking at Kotaku split screens like Twitter and shit. So Jason Schreier basically said, so it looks like what's going on is that what's coming out is what Respawn had in development before the EA acquisition, because they had a Titanfall 3 game almost ready for production, but basically EA said it was looking pretty dated, or maybe it was general consensus saying it was dated and better graphics. They have a better engine coming up ahead. So more or less, what this game is what they had developed with that Valve engine, and then Titanfall 3 is still going to be working off the Frostbite engine probably in the future. But yeah, so fucking A. So yeah, this Monday, I guess they're supposed to be doing a announcement and then a full launch.
Awesome. Man.
Wow.
I think it's just a start.
It's like
Jonathan,
no one knew about this. It just
pilots.
It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Oh yeah, so there's been all sorts of like kind of hints at it. Like basically like 2 weeks ago, Dr. Disrespect and Shroud all of a sudden were playing fucking Titanfall 2 for no reason, and they drew over like 50,000 viewers to their thing. So like that was it was just a weird scenario, and I guess they're basically, according to this report, Dr. Disrespect and Shroud have been part of the whole like beta testing team for the whole new Titanfall thing that's coming out.
So they're saying that this weekend, apparently EA is going to be holding a special like event for streamers. So they're pretty much going to talk to streamers about how to stream the game and shit.
That's cool.
And it's going to be 60-player battle royale with teams of 3, or you can play solo. So you can have 3 people in your squad or play solo. No Titans, but you will have hero-like abilities like in Overwatch and things like that. Like you're going to have abilities for your pilots that you're using.
Yeah, well, because right now, basically the pilot tactical abilities are more or less hero, like a hero
the
shooter
grapple,
traits.
like the shift phase, like the one where like you shift or whatever, like you can go invisible or whatever. Like, that'd be cool being invisible in the last circle. Everyone just goes invisible. Like, everyone's invisible. Shit.
I'm just imagining all the beauty of Titanfall, like in a battle royale. Just
so smooth, man. Crazy. Just jumping on buildings. I think it's going to be incredible. I think, according to this article by Jason Schreier here, he's saying like a month ago, he got a leak that somebody told him it plays like Titanfall. That's kind of mixed with Overwatch and a little bit of Blackout from Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And that,
It's the craziest fucking news. I did not expect that.
This is very unexpected.
They say that
held it under wraps for so long.
To almost expect a trailer tomorrow at the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. Man, this is so good marketing. But it's almost like I almost predicted it myself a couple episodes back when we were talking about the timeline. I said basically that the Star Wars was coming out the holiday of like 2019. But either, Titanfall is either going to come out like in the September, or they're going to spring some surprise unexpected thing in like the spring or whatever.
That'd be cool, man. I think if they drop like a pretty cool trailer tomorrow during the Super Bowl, that would get everyone fucking hyped. Everyone would be like, "What is this new thing?" Because you're gonna have half of the country, more than half of the country in America, watching that shit. You know what I mean? So you're gonna be, all these people are gonna be tweeting about it and talking about it, and it's gonna be crazy if they do that. I don't know if they will though, because it's like really expensive by a Super Bowl commercial, especially a long one. You know what I mean? Like if they do a 2-minute commercial or a minute commercial, that shit's long and it's expensive. So like they're gonna be like, no way.
I guess Respawn's got that EA money now.
Yeah, that's
for the
true.
marketing. It's like a Vincent Fellows not have to put it on his personal debit card.
But they say that here that the game is going to feature, of course, microtransactions and loot crates for cosmetic items only. So very similar to Overwatch. They say they're not going to have like power-ups like in other free-to-play games where you can pay to become more powerful. That's pretty cool, man. I'm actually looking forward to this. Coming Monday, I'll probably be playing this.
Yeah, no. I mean, I fucking definitely will. Solid.
EA servers are going to crash once again on Monday.
We're going to suck them off on Mondays. It's got to work day one.
Okay, so what's your guys' thoughts about? Okay, so my one, like, it was a brief hesitation when this news announced. I was like, but that can't happen because EA has like another big ass game that they're announcing this same month. Are they gonna like draw attention away from that? And then I remembered about like Titanfall 2 and fucking Yeah. So
they like to release Titanfall at the worst possible fucking moment.
Yeah. They do.
Well, it seems like now they're releasing Titanfall to fuck over fucking Anthem in a way. Yeah. So it's weird. It's like I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that is bizarre. You're right. They are kind of like fucking over Anthem with this, or maybe Anthem will fuck this over because.
Well, as a shit, even because before, like, so I had a blast playing it with, Anthem with you guys today, but before that, I was like, shit, because I wasn't actually having fun. I was like, man, I'm actually do I cancel this game if I have a lot of fun with the new Titanfall thing? So it seems like, crossed my mind. So, it's weird.
But
it says here that if you go to playapex.com, it's going to redirect you to EA's homepage. And that EA last year in 2018, he trademarked Apex Legends and Project Apex.
Yeah, that's right. Trademarked. So yeah, all this fucking the craziest fucking rumor. Like it just came out. It was ridiculous. Like a whirlwind of information. Like the Twitter and like any of the Titanfall Twitter and Reddits were just fucking blowing up.
So this could be that one Titanfall game that Respawn was working on, because remember they said they were working on Titanfall, they were working on the Star Wars game, they were working on that VR game.
I hope this isn't. As I said, I hope this. I think there's. It's kind of a weird one because I hope this isn't the Titanfall game that they're working on.
Still going to be Titanfall 3? I don't.
Yeah, no, because they hired a fuck ton of people, unless they're kind of like. This is. I guess it depends.
I'm thinking this is it because if they're putting out Star Wars this year as well,
they have to shift everybody over to Star Wars. I think.
Yeah. No, you're right. I think this is probably the two games for the year, and then Titanfall 3 will probably be like a 2020 release with the new systems or shit. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I'm cool with that.
This will take a lot of people from Fortnite, John. I think.
Yeah, but it also.
I think if the streamers jump on board, dude. This would be a fucking hit day one.
I said that earlier.
They get the fucking streamers. That's it. You know what I mean?
But also, like, it might even get more people into fucking Titanfall, like, too. Yeah.
And Titanfall 2 has been on it's on sale right now on PlayStation for like $4 or $5. The Ultimate Edition.
It's just, they just need to fucking go. They just need to
give that shit for free, dude.
Yeah, free. I know.
They're like pretty much giving it away at this point. Like on PlayStation 4, I was on the store yesterday, and it's like. Titanfall Ultimate Edition, Titanfall 2, like $4. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, it's just the fucking it's the pain in the ass to make you pay some money for it. Yeah, they make that shit for play.
Like fucking this thing is $3,
dude. Yeah, get rid of that shit.
Just give it away, dude. Fuck it, get players to get in there.
But yeah, holy shit! I did not. Yeah, I said.
So you're saying I gotta brush up on my Titanfall skills then?
That's what I'm gonna be doing all weekend.
Pilots only.
Pilots only, bro.
Man, my pilot game sucks. That's why I'm like,
I love it, dude. I love that grappling hook, man. Just jumping on shit, and I love the just the movement in that game is so incredible. When you're jumping from building to building and just keep running on the walls, dude. That shit's fucking cool as fuck.
I wonder how the maps are gonna be. If they're gonna be like dense ass cities, or if they're it's just think of like all the Titanfall maps are so cool as far as just like the scenery and
they're pretty cool. Yeah, but you can have like those open fields, where just open fucking field, and
I mean there's
pilots running around everywhere.
I mean there's a couple open field ish. Like there's a couple maps where that you don't want to go running through as a pilot. So I wonder if they're going to do a thing like a fucking Call of Duty did, where they took up all their maps and just mashed them together, or they're going to come up with a unique map.
I want Angel City in there, dude, for sure.
I know, right? That's right. Mean Streets of Angel City.
Awesome. That's cool, man.
All right.
Glad to have you on here to talk about Titanfall. That's awesome.
I know, finally, all these times talking about Titanfall pays off. I just don't stop playing that game, and finally, it's my time to shine. Who knows? I might be good at this, and I'll quit my job, and I'll become an esports player.
Shit, esports.
There you go.
And yeah, it'll be great. All right,
Thanks
guys.
for calling in, John.
Totally, good times. And happy fucking weekend. And I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right.
Peace out. I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna club in Angel City here.
Go back to the club. Don't get smashed by a Titan.
I'm gonna try not to. One almost squashed me on my way in here, but a couple specters give me shit too. All right, guys, late.
Shit, later.
Boosh.
Late.
Anyways, continuing on with the news here, people. Let's move on to some more news. You got some pretty cool Titanfall news there. Move on to the Kingdom Hearts news that I have. Kingdom Hearts 3, apparently on the PS4 and the Xbox One X, it's only running at 44% of native 4K. That is very low compared to every other game recently on the Xbox One X. On the Xbox One X, for example, Red Dead Redemption 2 runs at 100% native 4K on the Xbox One X. On that same console, Kingdom Hearts 3 only does 44% native 4K. On the PS4 Pro, Red Dead Redemption 2 hits 50% 4K. Kingdom Hearts 3%.
What?
Dun, 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 dun. Yep, people are what the fuck's going on? Like, everyone, you would think that, like, Kingdom Hearts 3 would be... the good thing is the Xbox One system, it does do 60 frames a second on the Xbox One X. The PS4 Pro, it only hits about 55 max, so you're 60 frames there. And a regular PS4 can only do about 46 frames a second. A regular Xbox One, even lower than that.
Ooh.
Yeah, not good for the regular Xbox.
It's showing its age.
Oh, definitely its age, and yeah. But it's kind of weird how, like, I mean, you know, how they, like, everyone's wondering, like, how do they not optimize the game to be almost full 4K as long as they've been in the van? You know what I mean? It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
There's your reason, though. They're making a game for the original Xbox One.
You think so? You think that's
Yeah,
the
hold
reason
it
is they have
back?
to do it through S?
Yeah,
and regular.
Well, you gotta hold back because you're making a game for a system that can handle the specs for what the One X can and the PS4 Pro can do. So they gotta dumb it down.
Yeah, true. Especially when you're playing across. I don't know. Well, it's not multiplayer, but at least I don't think it is. I haven't played it.
It says here that they have
That's Revengeful
different
Jedi.
modes. They have different modes on the game where you can like switch to performance or whatever. But they said they have one mode called stable mode. And stable mode locks it at 30 frames a second. Apparently it locks it at 30, like solid 30. No up and down, just solid 30. But apparently even at this stable mode activated, the original Xbox can't stay at 30 frames a second. So makes the game jittery. So there's that.
Who's making that game? Do you know?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts?
made
Yeah,
by
I wonder who
Square
makes
Enix.
that. Okay.
Yeah, Square Enix. It says to improve the performance on your PS4 Pro, you can go and set the system to 1080p and disable super sampling. And it still won't be at 60 frames a second, but it would be at higher resolutions, more quick. So there's that. That's the news there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're playing Kingdom Hearts 3, which I know some of you are, good game, I guess, from what I'm hearing. In other news, Ubisoft and The Division took a little bit of heat this week because they sent out an email promoting Division 2, and in the headline of the Division email, it said, "This is what a real government shutdown looks like."
Okay. I didn't know what they said.
That was like the promotion. It's like this is what a real government shutdown looks like. And like shortly after they sent that email, I think it was Friday or Thursday, because they were promoting the beta coming out next week or whatever. Like pre-order now or whatever. They like sent an email saying like, "We apologize and we know how the shutdown has affected millions of workers or whatever in America.
We're a Canadian company.
We don't know what the fuck we're doing."
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much they kind of apologize to people saying like they don't mean to disrespect the federal workers in the United States. They understand that people are out of jobs and how they were impacted. They had to struggle. They're like, we understand the hard work those people do. All this shit. But yeah, that was the headline they decided to go with, which is not a bad headline. I mean, the game, it makes sense when you think about the game.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the government is shut down in that game.
Well, everything is shut down in that game. Yeah.
The whole country shut down. There's only people with guns and flamethrowers on the street.
You've got elite and black ops on there fighting random sick people. I don't know. Thugs.
Let's see here. Let's see what other news I can find here. More news. The Sweet 2 news. Oh yeah, I like this news here. So there's rumors now of a new Switch update, guys and girls. If you're excited for a new Nintendo Switch system, the new and improved version may be coming very, very soon, and they may be in very soon. I'm thinking maybe like E3. They'll probably show a trailer or something. But they're saying that this new system is going to resemble the Switch version, like the Switch version 1.0, I guess. But it's not going to have a few features that the System 1.0 had. For example, it won't have a dock. So you're going to be only able to play it on handheld mode, which isn't too bad. I mean...
Nah, I don't like that. Like, dude, I try to play Smash Brothers. Actually, that's a game that I played that I haven't talked about.
I don't think
Super Smash Brothers. But anyways, like I try and play that in handheld, and sometimes the screen, like the characters get so small because like it pulls out when people get away. Like when everyone's like on opposite sides of the screen, it'll pull out, and it's so fucking hard to see. So hard to see. I don't know.
It says here that other things that the console may lose are, for example, pretty much it's just the dock. That's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, I don't think the Joy-Cons don't come off, right? Like it's all one piece.
No, they say that the Joy-Cons will still be removable.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're saying that it's just pretty much the dock that is losing, because they're trying to cut the cost of it to like at least $200 to get more people to buy it.
I wonder if it still comes with a USB-C to HDMI and you can just plug it into your TV without the dock.
That would be interesting. I don't know if they would do that though. Doesn't that dock have anything in it? Is it just plastic?
Pretty much.
It's got like a thing for the USB and the power.
Yeah, it's got like a little chip in there for USB and power. That's it.
So, but I see what you're saying, Ryan. If they just added like a USB port to the actual console
No.
There's one.
The charging dock is USB-C, and you can send video through USB-C easily. That's what it does. It just plugs into the dock and sends it through USB-C.
Okay, I've never noticed.
But it doesn't.
I've always said docked.
But it doesn't let you, like, if you unplug, if you take the cable out of the dock and just plug it into the bottom of the Switch, it doesn't work.
Okay, that's what I was
wondering. So there's something in the dock that changes that. Like, but I wonder if this new version, if you could just set it on the table, plug in the USB-C instead of having the dock, right? Then you get away from all these heating issues and shit. But then how, like, it's not really safe, you know what I mean, to have your...
It's just kind of laying on its
Switch
side.
bare, just laying on the table. I don't know. I wouldn't feel right about that.
They're saying that this version might be a little bit smaller than the regular version. It might be a Switch Mini.
So
I know.
So the screen's even smaller.
Yeah, even smaller. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And they're also saying that at the same time, Nintendo may be planning to reveal its newest Nintendo Online Service, Nintendo Online Service Plus, for people who are willing to pay even more money for a premium online service.
This sounds familiar.
Are you willing to pay more money for a premium service, guys?
I'm ready. I'll pay for a whole year up front.
Oh, you're $60 for a whole year?
What is this, Xbox Live? I mean, come on.
Yeah, pretty much they're saying that they're going to release a new service. $20. We realize $20 and 8 people on the same $20 account isn't enough, guys. We're need $60 now. Yeah. Pretty much.
Do I get cloud service and all that shit?
Maybe.
Come on.
Maybe you get super cloud service.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the next Nintendo Direct.
I wonder what the difference is going to be.
No
Like,
one
what do
knows.
you-
They say
you get-
Nintendo's planning to do a premium online service.
It
I'm
better
thinking
work.
Wii U games or something.
Like
Wii games, who knows?
Probably something in the spring. We'll see a new Nintendo Direct on it.
Another one. Here's more news. Actually, PlayStation 4 news with the new games with PS Plus this month. PlayStation 4 users and subscribers are going to also be getting 100 gigabytes of cloud service now. It used to be 20 gigs for like you can like upload your saves to the cloud or whatever. They're increasing that size to 100 gigs now, which is pretty cool, I think. So that's pretty awesome.
PlayStation.
Oh,
Yeah, because you used to do only 20 gigs for like your cloud saves. Now they're doing 100.
it's bullshit. Microsoft.
Microsoft does
is
unlimited, right? Yeah, like put as many games as you can on this shit. We don't give a fuck.
Well, they own the cloud service, so yeah.
I guess it makes sense.
So
Sony
does
probably doesn't.
Yeah.
They need more server farms.
In other news, GameStop, their stock plummeted the other day after abandoning their plans to sell the company. Apparently, they decided to pull out of selling because they said like pretty much the people that were interested in buying the company are not interested in buying it anymore.
Interesting. I thought it was like almost like a sealed deal.
No, it's a dying company. Like,
Yeah.
the whole industry, that whole industry is dying because digital is a thing now. It's like they have to. I give GameStop 5 more years and they're gone, if that.
Well, everyone's kind of thinking that the new systems are going to be aren't going to have a disk drive, right?
Some of them.
Yeah.
That's going to be like the new thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'll be an option.
And that just kills. I mean, that really just kills GameStop's used market, and that's where they make money, right?
Yeah.
And like they could still sell digital codes, they're just not going to be able to get them back, you know. So they won't be able to rip people off anymore. So they won't make as much money. Therefore, they'll die.
I don't even go to a GameStop anymore. I just go to my local game store.
Yeah.
Let's look back here, guys. Looking at GameStop stock. I'm looking at their stock in the life of the company, pretty much. The highest point that it's ever been at was in December 7th of 2007. The stock was selling at $60.78 US dollars.
You know, Jesus, what you should do is take all the Patreon money, save it up,
Like GameStop stock.
and buy GameStop stock.
I should just
Why?
buy all the stock and
Why
Buy all the
buy
stock.
a dying company?
own GameStop.
And just own GameStop.
Okay.
I'd like to be a part
We'll
of that.
call it HGP Stop.
Oh, HG stop. Oh, shit.
So you get, you need to get the new games every year. You just get them. It's your store.
Let's look at here. Look at here. On November 6, 2015, GameStop stock was trading at $46.07 or 82 cents.
What year was that?
2015, November 6th.
Oh, man.
On January
That was like
8th,
$20 drop.
January 8th of 2016, it was at $25.64. That's like in 2 months. Since that, now it's at $11.34 as of
Yeah.
Friday. Thursday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Down 27%.
Yeah.
That's
Gosh, I can
crazy.
remember when we had like 2 of them in the mall, It was like, because one was just not enough.
Yeah, looking at this graph over the since 2015, they were still pretty high. I mean, they had ups and downs. Like you can see here, they went down in 2015 to $33, but like I said, they went back up to $46 by November. But that was the highest they've been. Since November 13th, 2015, they've seen nothing but a decline. They haven't had an increase in none of their profits or stock. It's just going down.
Brick and mortar is a thing of the past with this sort of retail electronics.
I think
And when you have places like, Walmart, Best Buy, and, these places that sell other stuff as well, also selling games, they'll still be around, but GameStop is like a niche market. It's like just this market. That's it. That's what we sell,
I mean,
They either have to try and rebrand, which is what they've been trying to do for years. It's kind of turned into more of a toy store than a video game store,
Right.
And they purchased ThinkGeek, trying to go down that line, and it's just not helping them, I don't think.
Yeah.
Sorry, Eric, what were you saying?
I was just going to say their used systems are just garbage, too.
Yeah.
They half-assed the work on, rebuilding those. And I've watched YouTube videos on a person. He would unbox GameStop used systems like a 360 or a PlayStation. And, it's kind of appalling what happens and how they do it.
I mean, how do they do it? What do they do? They just... tell me, explain.
I'm not really knowledgeable in that area, but they do it the most easy and cheapest way possible. So I wish I could remember what happened, but the guy that makes these videos rebuilds a lot of systems and fixes them. And he was just in total shock that this 360 was even being sold and people were buying it. It was, a lot of them were just the red ring of death. And so they would like solder 4 points and then call it good. I don't know, look it up. Yep. Look it up online. It's crazy.
Yeah, just doing the bare minimum.
The very bare minimum. Like,
yeah, because I remember they came with kits. Mm-hmm. Right? They came with kits to fix the red ring of death, but you could only use, like, if you just used a few parts, you could kind of just barely get by and get it to turn on, but still, like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Just shitty work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's see here. Other news. More news. This is from hospitals. Apparently, here it says here, Gamers Outreach teams up with Chevrolet dealers to deliver video game kiosks to children's hospitals. That's right. Pretty much, hospitals are going to get like gaming systems and stuff, like little kiosk TVs and monitors on them.
Good.
And Xbox systems and shit, PlayStation systems.
I have said to my mom and Kathy and whoever would arrange stuff if anything ever happened to me, that all my video game stuff I want to go to the Children's Charity Foundation. So like my gamer tag, everything, they get all my games that can go into a children's hospital and give some joy to kids. So like I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, these picture of these go-karts, portable gaming kiosks. They look like high chairs. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man, for the kids.
Yeah. Exciting stuff. But that's pretty much all the news we have this week. Not a lot of news. Besides that Titanfall news, which was probably the biggest news right now, is that. Of course, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. People are loving that game. It's just a game that I don't know if I'm going to play.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you if that was something you were interested in.
Nah, it's just not my style. It's too Japanesey.
They're going to play it with your daughter?
She probably want to know what the fuck. No one knows what the fuck is going on in that game, but like,
it's been
it's not the point
if you
of
showed
it,
it,
man.
It's like she's going to be like,
if you showed it to her and she saw all the Disney characters.
She would probably like that. Yeah, maybe I'll buy it.
Probably like
that.
just seeing it.
Yeah. She was
anyways,
really
guys,
into shit like that, but anyways.
Unfortunately, I need to take off, guys. Kathy's on her way. She should be home soon, so I got to get some shit ready before she gets here. Okay. But thanks for having me back. Thank you. I fucking miss doing this. I try to do it whenever I get a chance, so hopefully I'll hear you guys again soon. I'll be back at some point. If not, you guys know who I am. I'm Gib8777 signing off, guys. Peace out.
Peace out, Ryan.
Have a good rest of the show.
Bye, Ryan.
Bye.
You love you long time.
Go pay the tells.
Oh, he's gone. I miss him already.
Sad. I miss him. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Now I have the big screen on mine.
Now we're down to 3.
That needs to switch. I'll make Jesus be the big screen.
Oh, yeah. Make me the big screen.
Let me bring you down, Eric. All right, there's 2 of you.
Jesus, you're the big spoon.
Whoa. Another news. That's all I have for news. Let's go to community questions, people. Questions. You can leave questions in the group. You can leave questions in our Discord. You can leave questions in our email. You can leave questions in our fucking gamer profiles. Message us. Write to us. Tell us things, I guess.
On the Twitter.
Go ahead, Gunny.
On there. Put him on there. Jonathan Hall, our news reporter guy, Titanfall News, had us a question.
In the field.
He asked, do PC Master Race people access porn, torrent, sketchball websites with their gaming PCs? Or are those kept pure from virus-ridden filth?
You can just get it porn right off Twitter. It's really easy.
You can?
Just search porn. Yeah.
Just search porn?
Yep.
Hold on, I'm going to do it right now.
I don't do that on my Twitter. Hell no.
Virus-free, homie.
You know what? So, yeah, the porns and the torrents and all that stuff. I keep that crap
clear the history. Like, nothing ever happened.
I keep that garbage clear off my PC.
I mean, it's going to off it. Just look it up on Twitter.
Look it up on that.
Now,
then you can't. I mean, then you just delete your search history and all that.
Well, you know what, Eric? I do that for my iPad.
Oh,
I go incognito
for that
and I can't get a virus on my iPad, right? On Apple
device. That's what you think.
That's what you think. Yeah, you can.
Probably some tracking software, but no, there's no.
Apple's
viruses.
watching your every move, bro.
They're watching you when you're
like,
I thought Google watches me, not Apple.
Apple watches you more than Google. They all watch you. Yeah. They watch you together. They get together and watch you.
Probably listening to you right now. They're probably going to have like something with porn or something. Yeah. Whatnot.
Want to watch free porn?
Like
click on this ad.
Body oils. Aha, that makes sense.
Nice soft tissues.
Yeah.
Other adult sites ads that I don't. Where did I get this from? Okay, now I know. I know Chrome. Google's watching me on my iPad, watching me watch porn on my Twitter account.
They're watching me jack off to this porn option.
Oh my god, the camera's on all the time. I didn't know it.
Pointing right at my balls.
Now I'm in a porn. It's fucking nuts. These people. Hey. But no, you know what? So my kid comes in the room once in a while, and he'll want to like, Dad, let me download this for you. It's it's like a mod site or something, or you're gonna like this. It's what do you call it for like for the Android? It's like some kind of shit where you can access games, like a virtual console thing. I'm like, no, please don't put that crap on my PC. I'm trying to keep it clear of torrents and garbage. So yeah, I don't like having PC issues. I've had enough of those. It's crazy.
Okay. Next question, Gunny.
Next one is from Brian Delp Jr. What's up, dude? It says, what game do you wish you had a Battle Royale mode?
Titanfall. And guess what? It's coming! Woo!
Yeah! You know what I told Jonathan today?
I want Halo.
Halo, dude.
That would be a good one.
Yes.
I think that'll be announced with Halo.
Drop on an island.
The new Halo game. We're going to see it. Battle Royale. Coming.
Pistols only. Battle Royale. Halo.
But what
Halo could do, Halo could do some really cool Battle Royale show, like snipers only. Fucking people just sniping everybody.
Rockets only.
Rockets only.
Rockets everywhere.
They probably
unlimited ammo. Unlimited.
Pistols only. Just dumb shit like that. You know what I mean? Fucking
plasma grenades
or
only.
like that sword or whatever, that big sword.
Oh my god.
Plasma swords only.
See, I think if there was a Halo Battle Royale, I think I would play the crap out of that.
They would just have
so
to connect
much fun.
like 4 maps, and they'd have it done.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the maps. Like,
they have huge maps.
Valhalla. They have Valhalla. They have huge maps to
just
do
connect
all
them
that
all.
on.
Yeah. Connect the
this
maps,
is
make
perfect.
it bigger.
Why isn't 343 doing this?
The fuck?
What the frick?
And you can just sell a bunch of cosmetics and shit, make it free to play, put it on Game Pass.
Yeah. Use that money that they get from that, put it towards the new engine and the Halo 6. And
Yeah,
man.
Fuck? Microsoft? What the fuck? Anyways.
Yeah. What the heck?
Get on that shit. Get off the Crackdown and get on this Battle Royale thing with Halo.
I think Sea of Thieves Battle Royale would be really cool too. Like Sea of Thieves, a bunch of ships, like say like 20 ships on a little area. Well, they're kind of doing that, aren't they, with that new arena mode?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, they're kind of doing it. I guess they're kind of doing it with that new mode.
But you know what I told John would be cool if we had if it was like a Titanfall thing, but I thought with Titans and something else with maybe a larger map, where we've seen with PUBG, but maybe not like original OG Miramar or something.
I don't want Titanfall with Titans. I want like fucking like have 100, not 100 people, say 60 people or whatever, like they're doing now, and you're on a map, but there's only like 3 Titans available. So you have to fucking run towards the Titans.
Oh yeah.
To try to get into one
that'd be
as
a bit
quick as
unfair.
possible. It would be very unfair, but who cares?
Who's got the fastest router,
no. But then
internet
it's the 3 Titans against everybody on the ground.
Oh my gosh.
See who survives
Yeah,
it.
but you could grapple, right? You can use your...
Yeah, you can grapple, but I see that the Titans have to watch each other's backs. They have to work together to keep people off each other.
Everyone works together to bring the Titans down.
Yeah.
So like there's like friendly fire on, so like your main focus is on the Titans.
Oh shit. That'd be cool,
pretty
about
sweet.
something with
Why aren't we working on games?
What the fuck are we doing, guys? We need to be
We're on this
fucking
podcast just doing nothing. We could be going to Respawn right now, like
giving them
bro,
ideas.
this is what you guys need to do.
What about with Transformers? Is that Activision? Do they have the license for that still?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I hope not. But if they had something like that, like where you could just turn
Spider-Man Battle Royale.
100 Spider-Mans drop on an island.
There's so many different universes. Like you could have like Miles Morales. You can have like a bunch of different Spider-Men just going right at it.
I mean, you can web and hook and everything. You wouldn't have to worry about.
What about this superhero battle royale? Just have 100 superheroes from like all the DC superheroes or all the Marvel ones.
And it's just one big fighting game.
Yep, they're all just drop on 100 of them, drop on an island, but they all have their abilities, right? Like Batman has his he can call in his car, he can call in his fucking bat plane, but like Wonder Woman can use her fucking whip, and then like all these fucking characters are in there together, right? Like all the DC ones, or like in the Marvel universe, you got Iron Man, Thor, all those motherfuckers in there fighting with like their powers and shit.
Yeah. What if you did like you could do the Capcom people?
Okay.
So and then you have Marvel, then you have DC, then you can get Mortal Kombat people in there.
Oh yeah,
and you have different 4 factions just like going at it, kind of like
be nuts,
like For Honor style, but battle royale.
Battle royale.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, that would be too much licensing problems. I think that you could do like,
oh my god,
you could do like only all Marvel and all DC and like have each company do their own thing.
I think the only way that DC and then Mortal Kombat, because that who is that makes those games?
Warner Brothers?
No, not Warner Brothers. You know what company I'm talking about. Because they make the Injustice game and they make Mortal Kombat. NetherRealm. Never, right? Yeah. So they would probably be the only ones that could really, do DC versus like Mortal Kombat Battle Royale style game.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Hell yeah. I'd play that. Mortal Kombat's good, guys. I suck at it, but it's teaching me.
Battle Royale. Fucking
Mortal Kombat Battle Royale. They could. They have enough people.
They do have enough people.
That would be so cool.
That'd be fucking awesome.
So gory, though. Oh, that'd be great.
It'd just be fucking legit, though, man. Like, you're just running across trying to hide from everybody, and all of a sudden, fucking Scorpion's chain goes through your fucking throat.
Get over here.
Fucking, oh, shit. He got me.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that'd be so sweet.
So I think this next question, we've already have an answer for this, but what game coming out makes you want to take off work to play it on launch day? Mortal Kombat Battle Royale.
On launch day. I kind of want to take off Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
I would totally take a day off for that game, dude.
I think would. The only time I've taken a day off to play a game was back when Modern Warfare 3 came out.
That was probably hyped as fuck, huh? Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was. I went because I picked it up at midnight after work, and I took a vacation days to play that game, and I literally played that game all freaking day. It was nuts. But yeah, Last of Us 2 would probably be the game for me.
Metro Exodus for me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, but I can wait.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Next one we got from Chris Jackson. He asks, is anybody else getting fed up with games being released half done and then getting patches once released? Talk to us, Eric, about this Fallout 76, right? I mean, that's just one of them, right?
Yeah, I mean,
it's a major one.
It doesn't bother me because I play with my friend, and so we find it humorous and funny. But I mean, they're still working on it. I mean, they're trying to make it better.
They're still working on the patch that fixes fixes the patch.
Yeah.
Right? I see that on Twitter a lot. Yeah.
So I don't know. It bothers me sometimes, like for games that I like really, really care about. But most of the time it doesn't affect me. But like Resident Evil, that they didn't do anything with that. That was done when they released it.
Yeah, I did see any. That's Capcom right there, man.
I think
games.
I think developers are starting to realize that, we need to make a full release because we're about to get like shit on if we don't. So
well, that's why we're seeing Anthem 2 weeks in a row with these demos, right? / betas.
Yeah,
but that's what they are.
That's a big game, and they have the the meat of the game done, but there's probably some patches that make the game experience or whatever better, and so that's why they put them in there. But I mean, I can't. There's games out there that are released and not finished. I just can't think of any, but I know Fallout 76 is one. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's the company like EA pushing BioWare or pushing people to release this game when it's not even finished, or Microsoft or Sony. Who knows?
And then apparently the deal with Bungie was, and Activision was, they have to put a game out every year or something like that, right? It was part of that contract, so.
Right.
Like maybe maybe that was their thing where they said, no, fuck that.
You got to think like the biggest games that came out in 2019 were games that took, longer than 3 years to make. Red Dead took freaking years. God of War took tons of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those were like the two big games. One of the two big games of 2018.
Yeah, but we look at something like, for example, Call of Duty. You've got three teams working on, they've got like a full year or, at least.
With Call of Duty, you have a foundation built with each game you make. And
right.
so
it's not just one team is my point. It's the fact that you can focus on, one thing.
Teams, so
awesome.
that team has 3 years to work on it, 2 years to work on a game?
I think it's 2 years, right? Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Especially with Black Ops 4, I still think the reason they didn't come out with a story was because they presented something. They presented a story, and who is it that it does Black Ops? Was it not Activision? Who does Black Ops 4?
Black Tusk? No, am I thinking of a different wrong company?
Black Tusk was like a
Treyarch.
Treyarch, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm a Call of Duty fan.
I just think they trashed the story that was given, and they're like, well, we don't really have time to make a new story. Let's just do this. Put out a multiplayer and a half-ass little story thing.
Yeah. But. Anyway, next one, guys. Robinson Shannon asks, why the hell do people want Shaggy in Mortal Kombat 11? Shaggy? Are you talking about Scooby Shaggy? Because I saw Scooby. I saw a picture of Scooby on Twitter.
Yeah, there's been a petition to get Shaggy in the game.
I don't know why.
Is this the
Warner Brothers? Warner Brothers is the publisher of the game, and they own the rights to the Scooby-Doo franchise or license or whatever you want to call it. They own that license. They own the rights to Scooby-Doo. So they're saying, why not add Shaggy to the game? Add Shaggy in there and have him fight. It's like an exclusive, cool character,
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess would be alright. It's kind of weird. To me, it's kind of weird seeing Shaggy killing people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He doesn't really seem like somebody who would kill someone. You know, he seems like a stoner dude who like gets high and runs around with his dog and shit.
Weighs about 80 pounds, you know? Like, yeah always hungry.
Oh, gee, Scoop.
Oh, gee, Scoop. Yeah. Let's get out of here,
Let's get out of here, Scoops.
Taking off running and shit.
It's spooky in here.
Yeah, eating sandwiches and shit. Like, that's what he's into. Like, I don't think killing people. That's why I don't think it's... I don't think it's a bad idea, but I don't think it's a good idea either for them to
I
do
don't
it
think.
either.
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah.
There's been people who be mad because Shaggy's killing everybody.
Yeah, then there's going to be people, the one parent that'll see Shaggy killing somebody and be like, how dare you have Shaggy killing people in the game? Like, how dare you guys do that? You know what I mean?
When his special ability
It's going to be this whole thing about Mortal Kombat appealing to little kids because Shaggy is in the game, even though the game is rated M or whatever the fuck it's rated. You know? It's just appealing to little kids because Shaggy's in there. Little kids watch Scooby-Doo. And it's just like, no, dude, you don't want that shitstorm to happen. I wouldn't if I was Warner Brothers. I'd be like, no, fuck you guys. We're not. But
I saw some pretty good ones from that people had recommended to.
I mean, put killers in there. Like the movie killers, like Michael Myers. They already had Jason in the previous games. Throw them back in there. Throw Freddy. Throw all of them in there like this time. Don't just throw one. Just get the license for all the serial killers on movies and get them in there.
Yeah, I think I saw Mike Ibarra from Microsoft.
Have the killer pack.
Somebody from Gears of War, you know, who was a character from Gears of War.
That was Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
No, but Ed something or other from Ed Boon from Mortal Kombat. He was like, "Nah, I'm on board with that. That sounds awesome." But doesn't mean it's going to happen. But still, it was a cool idea.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? Yeah.
That sounds silly.
Anyways, do we have any more questions?
No more questions.
More questions. Dun, dun, dun.
We're
done. We're done with the show. We're done with the questions. We're done with the news. And with that being said, people, you can always, and do so, please, leave a review on iTunes, Stitcher, thumbs up, whatever. Just rate us. High stars. Whatever the high star you can give us that. And join our Patreon, patreon.com/horriblegamers. There was that free show that I released this week for you people on the regular feed. Listen to it and tell us what you think. And join the Patreon. And you can find me on Xbox Live Gamertag, Jesus Walks a Lot. On PlayStation Network, I am GSUS Walks a Lot. And add me on there.
Great.
Yeah.
Hey, for me, the new PC parts that came in, the PC's working great, fine. No power, no heat issues at all. It's running at a sweet...
a month to fix it?
No, it didn't. Yeah, probably longer than that, it seems. But I had this new awesome software thing I got for Corsair. It has different colored lights on it that you can make flash, and you can make it strobe light and
strobe lights.
It's freaking sick. So it even shows my temperatures at like right now 28 degrees Celsius.
Gunny. I'm gonna build a gaming PC hopefully this month. What should I go with? Tell me what the specs are, bro.
Oh, I'm not the PC expert here, man.
Bro,
I think
you know
what? I gotta give credit to the Mayo out there, because he knows exactly what he's talking about when it comes to like specs and things like that. I could tell you that I even thought that I had the 8700 like Pentium chip, like the latest, but no, I've only got the 6700.
For what? You have i5, i7, AMD, Ryzen. What the fuck?
i7. So, and that's the other thing, too. Maybe the AMD is going to be better for you. I don't know the difference between that.
I know there's AMD
chipset versus
everyone talks about like different chips. I'm looking at all the chips. I'm like, why is one really expensive? Like, I seen one that's called an i9, and that's like $800-something.
I think it's just because that's what came out at CES, the latest,
Is that the newest one, the i9?
Yeah, so, I mean,
I know these numbers. There's i7s. I've seen i7s. I've seen 6700s, 8700s.
Right, and see, look, I bought the 1070
i5s. I've seen i3s.
And like, and even Mayo's like, it's like, I anoint you, like, you've made the right choice. Like, whoa, like, this card came out years ago or whatever, but it's still like a valid card that runs stable. So I think, we'll hook up with him and shirt pockets and just kind of find the right build for you, to see what's going to work best for your gaming. Yeah. But I'm pretty happy with my purchase. It works great. Runs fine. I was super happy that I can actually run Game Boost now in my BIOS, which basically just probably gives me higher frames. I'm able to activate that, I'll say.
Yeah, like, see, like who is it here? Dumpson just sent me a build right now. He sent me a build, like, see, this one has the AMD Ryzen 5 1600 chip, CPU or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean, bro?
Yeah, also subscribe to that Linus Tips on YouTube. I think he's a pretty good, super knowledgeable on PCs, but there's a lot of other channels on there, and I just learn a lot of shit on there. Yeah, talk to Mayo. And
there's so many choices. Like, you can pick so much different things, like different GPUs and shit. I don't know what to do, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ones for the GPU.
So fucking many, dude. Like, GPU is like, there's a fucking list of 1,000 of them. Like, holy fuck.
Right, and they range anywhere from like $60 up to like $400.
$1,500. Like GPUs are expensive, dude. Fucking
I think
expensive.
I paid $150 for mine. It's like the dual fan radiator / it's got a USB, so I could hook up this software to it to control my fans and my CPU cooler, and oh my gosh, yeah, it's nuts. But yeah, super happy with the purchase, and things are running fine, guys. Find me on Xbox Live, Gamertag Gunny Chief. Also on the Steam machines now. I'm back up and running under I think it's the Gunny Chief, but just search Gunny Chief. You should find me on there with the HGP logo.
Okay.
What about you, Eric?
Yeah.
Fine, kid.
I'm on Xbox St. Nicholas and PlayStation Epic Irk.
You know what? That's why I couldn't find you on Twitch. I was trying to put in Epic Irk, but I guess I'm not subscribed to you as St. Nicholas.
I think it is Epic Irk on Twitch. I don't know. Mixer's been weird lately for me.
I don't like Mixer. Not a fan, man. I just go straight to Twitch. So
yeah,
it's
I try to stream. Yeah, I stream on Twitch and Mixer, but no one watches.
Yeah, me neither. I think you got to put it on the group during the week.
I've done that before. It don't work.
Yeah.
I just give up on it. Whatever.
Yeah. Be streaming some Resident Evil 2.
Whoa, bro. You sound so depressed.
Why won't you watch me? I just want
most streamers do, like, it takes a long time for them to build a community or for them to, like,
I just want our community to watch me. I don't even care about building one. Just want you guys to watch me. I just want you two to watch me. You don't even watch me.
We'll watch you.
Maybe I'll watch you.
You don't watch me.
We'll click on it.
Maybe I'll watch you.
I thought you were my friend.
I don't know.
But that was funny. Eric, it was funny watching you stream Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
You were like throwing the grenade at the zombie dude and you like kept running away.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Like, were you lost or what?
Throwing a grenade at him?
Yeah. Last Sunday, it was freaking funny. Like,
I think I was lost, but
I think you were. He was like, he doesn't know where he's going.
I don't remember. It's easy to get lost sometimes in that game. There was one time where I stuck a nade in a zombie's mouth, and boom goes the dynamite.
Ooh.
Boom. Boom.
All right, I need to go find my shotgun, guys. Resident Evil 2.
Boom.
I'm running around in the sewers in Resident Evil 2.
Bye, people. Bye. Have a good night.
Goodbye.
Peace out, Brussels sprouts. Bye.
Well, goodbye.
Stop fucking me off, motherfucker, you. Bye, people. Bye.